on a run to make champions. G2, though, they don't even need to go on a run like that. They can win a game like this against C9, rack up some more wins during this first part of the stage, and that can just give them enough champs points to go through. They're sitting in second place right now. They're feeling pretty comfortable. Their accomplishments so far in the year have gotten them there. So even though they're existing in this current context, where I think the team are going through two of the most challenging months, if not the most challenging months of their careers so far in the VCT.
We're going to start with Breezy. This is Cloud9's pick. This is a map that we saw G2 on in that 100 Thieves game, and they took a really different tact, right? It was Baby Bay playing the solo duelist Neon. We had Jaw pick up the KO, for example. Cloud9, I feel like, and they said it on their podcast, that their map pool might actually line up quite well here with G2. But I mean, G2 can select the map. They won it last week against 100 Thieves. That Sunset was a decent showing from them. And we're kind of here to find out whether, you know, it was a promising sign.
What's up, Xander? Xander, I'm not going to lie.
Just because of the form,
I'm so cooked.
Lost in an otherwise, you know, slumping era for G2. Today, we get our answer.
Obviously, of note here, taking a look at the Breeze comps, G2 are mixing it up.
I might be late, but I am live.
Can't help but go back to the beginning of
okay, so they fixed it.
G2 fully indexed into the harbor, believing it would be an S-tier meta agent, playing it on tons of maps. But the map where it has stood the test of time and looks the best Breeze, they have also gone away.
Okay, yeah, Joggamo's back on Neon, Baby Ray's back on Chamber. Still Astra, Viper, and then Silva. Vic Harbor? Wait, actually, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was not tapped into the C9 side. I was solely looking at G2.
So he can have that individual expression going for timings, plays he feels comfortable making. And also
I was solely looking at G2, I'll be so honest.
That is one of his best traits as a player.
Bang, bang, bang! What's up, Entree? How we feeling, brother?
And it looks like G2 is stripping everything back to the bare bones. Go to the most basic.
Feeling good? Love that. Let me do my usual. Get it done. Get it done. I'm curious what we got today.
This is a G2 team that have had a tumultuous couple months trying to get back on the.
Not a single deagle on pistol. Boo!
Trying to prove that they've got what it takes with this new roster.
Oxy in. Ooh, what a fake. What a fake. What a fake. Oxy just solo sends it in, bro. John thinks he can push down A-main for free, just gets fried. NT, brother. Alright, let's see it, bro.
Sets up this approach on
bro, I mean, they lose Oxy.
And it always seems to
fucking recite with guys still.
Lying in wait on A. What's the rush here for G2? Stay tucked.
Flash.
For this now. Flash off the recon. That's going to be clear. And Valen is tucked comfortably in that corner.
Zelsus still gets one, but he's 2 HP though.
He's barely hanging on
wait,
in terms of health points.
Jack could save this round. Do you feel what I feel?
Cloud9 have been brought to a screeching halt. A 0 point off reset gets some degree of information, but at this point,
okay.
G2 are happy to stand and fight.
Zelsus would have to ace with 2 health. Listen. Zelsus would have to ace. NT, bro.
2 HP ace would be absurd. Valen is one shot.
And he's running out of bullets too. Yeah, NT.
Taking the round with the headhunter. And Cloud9, they just a piss around.
Also, it wasn't Jack. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jack. I thought you'd be the guy. I got C9 Fireball Ops and G2 Valen for interviews today. If you have any questions, let me know. Dude, Valen's a guy I always loved listening to, bro. Like interviews wise, I feel like Valen's always very cool to listen to. Fireball Ops told me we should do the interview. Dude, I was in Fireball chat the other day. He was like, "What's it called?" I was wondering how he was feeling going into the G2 game, bro. He was like, "Listen, bro, we beat G2. I give you an exclusive interview. Exclusive." No.
0 point here. Leaf playing inside, but already can see Cloud9 are crawling over.
Flash.
They're gonna play a second.
Wait, Leaf only goes 1 for 1. He's too funny, dude. He's a very funny guy to listen to, bro. I like some of the personalities we got going on in Val right now. Listen, I hit my C9 hate watch week 1, bro. It's over. Listen, I had to get my 1 out. Oh, baby bay. I guess.
Okay, bro. No scope required. Now this one's squarely sitting in his hands. Jaw slides on in.
Listen, they lose Leaf and they clean up the rest of the round. I guess Baby Bay's getting two outlaw no skips. Whatever. Whatever.
Can't deal with Baby Bay. Can't move forward on the site. All stuck back there. They're cooked.
I've been tapping into. What's it called? Bro, I always say, like, oh, I'm not really a ranked stream watcher, bro. But, like, I've been tapping into more streams.
They don't know where to put the personnel.
I used to not, like, watch, like, at all.
Let's go! Good
They've tried so much different stuff this year. But what we're seeing right now does feel like they're trying to lean into some comfort, but in a little bit of a different way, at least in that we haven't seen them pick up the chamber on this map before, right? So it is something new, but when you're just looking at it on paper, it does make sense.
I feel like it's the kind of comp where you just want your players to be able to focus on just on the game.
And look, Baby Bay, he has absolutely been at his best this year when he's on center. His Vice was fantastic, and when he's on chamber, able to use the scoped weapons, he's been finding a lot of impact.
Very good, yeah.
We saw that last week. The map that they took off 100 Thieves, Sunset, it was about John Neon and Baby Bay playing chamber.
Listen, just don't.
A ton of crucial kills with the AWP, and he was picking up really nice attack lurk timing.
Oh my gosh!
Been sort of given this moniker of someone who really steps up at internationals and then domestically just sort of takes a back seat sometimes. He actually had a stunning series though against 100 Thieves. 11-3, first kill, first death in a loss. 6-0 on Sunset. He doesn't always have to step up, but when he does.
Here comes that early null command. Zelsis with a hell of a lot of kills already. Cloud9 want to get into this B site, stalled out for a moment.
I just realized something.
Ready for this close contact.
All good, hold on. After this round, we'll figure it out. 4v3, Zelsis 50 HP. They get the plane down pretty calmly.
Oxy wants to make his way forward, but Baby Bay's tapped up very low. That outlaw. He purchased as of yet, but it's Leaf chiming in with that Phantom. Mid-control here for G2. And
Oxy, you want to find that hand so bad. Oxy, you want to find that hand so bad.
And encirclement.
To remove Baby Bay from the server, but he can't. He's playing it very patiently.
Get spam damage.
Oxy as well. Tapped up himself, and here comes Leaf looking for another one.
Wait.
A very quiet
Jack, do you have a 1v3 for you or what?
That's gonna be on Jack.
Nah, Leaf with 4 on the round, man. Oh my gosh.
The threat of his activation was more important than his gun in the game.
Brutal round loss for C9, man. It was looking good. No command early because Zelsis got a number of kills on a pistol round, for instance. They get that. Nice site execute off. Deal with the 2 anchors. Man advantage 4-on-3. But it's Leaf just in that nice little position. Up top nest. Crosshair plays well. Gets the free one onto Zelsis. They even it up. The Cloud9 get picked apart one by one. Oxy was saying in the Cloud9 podcast that the hardest thing about playing against G2 is that even if they feel like they might be readable in a situation, they're still so tough to beat because the micro on the team is on another level.
Yeah, the way he put it was they always do the right things in the right moment, even if it might be obvious. Fallon here, very much in the same spot as we saw on the pistol. Cloud9 obviously coming to this round with very little to work with. The G2 know it. In fact,
yeah, it's calm. It's calm. It's calm. 4-0 start for G2. Jeez, bro.
Anchoring looking rock solid. I like even
this might be a long one.
Able to push up close. 2 rounds back to back.
You think?
Circumvent the smokes at the choke nicely to find a kill in both rounds.
Yeah, this little shove is obviously pretty risky, but it sets up the rest of G2 to end the round there and then.
We're not winning against G2? Bro, listen.
On the A side, either Valorant.
Not in match link, but in how it feels.
Sitting there getting free kills.
Bro, listen, what if C9 make it happen though, bro?
C9
what if
struggling a little
what if they lock in?
Home in their map pool, having picked Breeze this week. Maybe hoping to see G2 continue to
listen, bro, Zelsis said it's his way, bro.
Less success, but have to deal with a different look. Oxy pinged up.
It's his way or the highway, bro.
That cove is gonna keep him safe.
What if his way wins them the game? Ooh. I don't think that was
Not a great opener there for Fireball Ops.
NT.
Close to a main position and dig him out. With no Viper to work with now, these side hits get immeasurably more difficult.
Jelly who's Fireball Ops? That's Fireball Ops, bro. What else do you want me to say? That is a top 10 username all time.
Have to be challenged. You see Valen on his way back towards top mid.
Where does that even come from? Nah, but he's been bouncing around tier 2 for a little while. And by a little while, I mean like a good while.
So far, Zelsis is shooting, looking good individually.
Babybay's also giving up his position. He'll hear the Jet encroaching now.
Wait, Baby, what you got? Wait, he's wrapping all of them.
Decent timing here. Also,
Vic's ready.
Trying to flip the
Vic gets it.
Nice from G2, but Babybay's caught.
Is this the one? Is this the one?
There is Oxy getting his first frag of the game.
Yo, listen, it's still a 2v3, bro.
C9 not out of the woods. They weren't able to close out the man advantage post plant earlier in this half, and it's gotten them in this 0-4 situation. This is must win.
Actually hits Vic, yeah. Wait, Trent gets the kill? Last two default. Oh no. Leaf 1v2.
Trent tried to stay alive for as long as he could. And he's done enough to put Trent in Leaf rather in a good position.
Emmy pop a timeout. Emmy pop a timeout right now. That's a 2v4.
And he lines him up.
Yo, that's a 2v4, bro.
From Leaf.
Oh no.
The important rounds for G2 so far, winning out that bonus, winning this gun round. He has had monster moments. The 4K into that 3K. Leaf when he's on Viper is just at his best. It's just his agent.
It's pretty devastating.
Oh my God, Nate.
There's been quite a few rounds like this, so it's like, oh my god, how have we won this? G2 finally maybe cashing in on some of the good luck that they banked after last week's series. And yeah, it's going to be a Cloud9 timeout here. Fireball Ops gets taken down in spawn. There's a push off of A main. It just feels like something pretty fundamental that was overlooked by Cloud9 at the start of that round. Left them without their Viper and had them milling around mid for a heck of a long time.
They were still able to find a nice opening. Like Zelsis working up into Nest, and then they pivot back to A. They're able to deal with the anchors there. They catch them a little bit isolated. It was all looking so good, but they have to be able to close out these rounds. It's a 4v3 lost, a 3v2 lost. They've been getting themselves in winnable situations.
I mean, this feels a little bit like the Sentinels game for Cloud9 last week, where they sort of make it pretty interesting, get pretty close there towards the end of the series, and they just can't finish the game.
Whatever. Guys, I'm so tilted.
Sure, another buy here.
I just realized on the graphic, it's just my full government.
Discussion out of this timeout is going to be how to deal with G2's ults.
Whatever. Okay, listen, coming off the timeout. Jaw slide. Oh my!
From Jaw, comboed with the Hunter's Fury. They've got their advantage. G2 could just play to a retake now if they really want.
No, we're kind of defaulting back into Cloud9, setting up into Woods mid, but I want to see them accelerate off this position.
Bro, I think I filled out that. I think I filled out that form half asleep, bro.
Here on B.
Look, he is in some trouble. Can he get his? No. Fireball Ops catches him out. I like this position from Leaf, though. He's pushed all the way through main, gets that free kill, and now C9 are surrounded in the post plant. They can't even get
Wait, hold on. Also after this round.
Need to get the smoke.
You are divided.
Fireball Ops starting to question where G2 are actually setting up here, unbeknownst to them. Big stack over towards that B main direction. It's just trained here with some of the key Sova util that'll come down just as his hit does. Leaf was felled there over towards the B main side. And
oh no!
Slowly here. Fireball Ops has dealt with now. Zelsis.
Wait, Zelsis? Does 1-for-1. Is the best Vic 1v2. What do you have, brother?
Down inside that
yeah, absolutely nothing. NT. That's 6-0.
G2 happy.
Wait, it is right? Yeah, it is. They have plenty of time. Bro.
Again, losing up.
Hold on. Bro. They dropped this? Bro, Either I filled out this form half asleep. No, because nobody's name is right, bro. They just dropped my full government on the thing, yo. Just like for fun. Bro, they got Tony Gray. They got Murphy. It's not Tiny Bones. It's not Skid. It's not Fable.
This one from Cloud9, it's that early A presence. And they're starting to cycle into a couple of ultimates that could be pretty crucial to carve out a space to work in here on A. Here's that Reckoning coming in from that mid-direction, though, maybe a little unexpected for G2. Oxy's already trying to get wide and get some double door control from that spot. It's Valen down early.
Wait, hold on. 3v5. Oh my. Yo,
Yo,
how are you down? What just happened? It was 3v5.
Doors is able to catch Oxy. It was looking so good for C9. Just keep it
They
simple.
started with the
Execute into
first
site with the big
two.
ultimates. G2 trying to anchor. They get over one, and yet they still are able to wrangle this round back. HP for Jack is so low. 1 for 1. Is that going to be enough? Vic returning to the team. 1 versus 2 situation to get C9 on the board. Just not going to happen, man.
Are you guys talking about? Are you guys talking about roster changes when G2's up 7-0 right now? When are we gonna be happy? Let's be so real. Let's be so real. Let's be so real. Let's be so real.
Even in the rounds where they're going down players.
Replace Baby Bay. Oh no, we need to replace Jaw. They're up 7-0. What are we complaining about?
Now all of the fights we've seen him take, the little movement adjustments, he's just
Listen. Save this for later, bro. C9's getting manhandled right now, and y'all are talking about roster changes for G2. Read the room, bro. This is disrespectful to Cloud9 fans. Come on.
Feels like his worst day is
Talking about roster changes is important, bro.
in like an info gathering initiator role. Yeah, it's been phenomenal. Draw here gets pinged up pretty early. It's Oxy ahead of the rest of the pack. This is looking reminiscent to the pistol round, albeit flipped.
Bang.
There's Baby Bay up on the line.
Oh, brother.
With the up and Oxy's
It's fine. It's fine. This is a deagle round. This is a deagle round, bro.
Dre just happy to mix it up with the positioning.
Yo, Chronozera, thank you for the follow. Appreciate
Just
you.
going over the agent select, but I'm interested to see if over the past week this chamber is a direction that G2 want to take the team in. Because previously they
It's time for Zelsus to retire? No. This is the start of the second core of his career, bro. IG yelling. Listen. This is his first. This is his first season or his first year IG yelling, bro. Listen.
So I think there's just more than enough evidence to support that. Okay, we really want to keep Baby Bay on Sentinel, right?
Okay. Good shot, Fireball. Listen, good shot. That's what matters right now. Making sure you can get yours. You know what I'm saying? Forget everything else. Just make sure you can get yours. That's the point.
It's going to be another pretty decisive G2 round. I mean, you blink and we're 8-0. And these haven't exactly been fast rounds, but it feels like Cloud9 have really had nothing to say in this game of significance.
The G2 have just been able to manage all of the
Speaking of, if you want
to
to obviously leave, which team would you like him to join? Americas or other?
And then in a round,
Should have no idea.
Look, it's just an anti-eco.
Unless Cloud9 don't want to be in Val anymore, there's no world they let go of Oxy, so I'm not even gonna have this conversation.
Trent is playing great.
Let him join Liquid.
Finding op kills at the
Who's
right
Liquid's
time.
duelist right now?
We've seen moments from everyone.
Is it Kicks?
Signed
through 2027, he's not going anywhere. Camo? Oh, they do still have Camo. Bro, I don't know why I thought Camo left.
A little more elegant together this round. First kills are all well and good, but they have not been able to land the plane in any of these significant encounters.
Drone to.
No, it was Wayne and Miniboo that left.
Let's listen in. Cloud9 trying to hit this A site through mid.
Can you orb up and we walk mid?
Yeah, orb up.
And you guys can. We're gonna work mid. You guys can.
No, Asher died.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna come back to B. We killed one. I killed Asher.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm waiting. Want to just insert yourself there? They're gonna leave this op A, guys.
Yeah, the op
Jordan
is
all
B.
Yeah, stay B main. Stay B main.
I'm holding double
door, right, Jordan? Yeah, we're gonna look to pump, and Jack just
He saw me. He saw me leave B. Alright.
That's fine. That's fine. This is good. This is good.
I'm gonna.
No. Alright, we're gonna look to pump A and we're gonna go back to B, okay?
Okay. I'm
They're
gonna
gonna
come
get walked
first,
down.
Viper. I want it. And door. Two. Who was B? It was Viper Sova.
Yeah, Viper Sova.
He wall up.
Yeah, well, I'm coming to you, Vic.
Okay, orb up.
How is Jaw all the way outdoor?
Alright, Vic.
He was half wall backside, guys.
I'm holding.
Behind you, mid. Yans
I'm coming back.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, we have to get bomb.
It's all bad. It's all
Yeah, keep it
bad.
orb up. Yeah, orb.
Yeah, orbing.
They might both be fighting you guys mid.
Mid or something. Can you orb up? Orb up, yeah, orbing now, Orb's on upper long.
Could be Nez, could be
Try it.
General. Or Elbow, I mean.
Here, I have ult. If we can get side, I'm in small.
Elbow, guys.
That's bomb, bro.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
Close.
Okay, they actually won the round. I'm so serious, I thought it was over. I genuinely never had faith in C9 winning that round. I'm so serious. It's getting like... I never believed.
A little bit too chaotic in terms of the communication in the mid rounds. Like
There's
lot
5 people
being
talking.
thrown out there, right?
Yeah.
And
Does that have to be a
individually,
bad thing, though?
They are getting the moments. Like Oxy gets that kill. Fireball got a really nice lurk kill to reopen that B site. They just kind of get on the same page there in the mid round and be able to close things out as a team.
It does feel like Zelsis, though, has got a pretty defined direction he wants these rounds to go in. Winning the duels, though, is another story entirely. Double door presence now for C9. They're shoving Zelsis through pretty aggressively.
Three players from G2 on this site.
Calm before the storm here at A. Below the minute mark.
Alright, talk to me, Oxy. What do you have? Okay, he doesn't have that kill. NC.
They've got this inserted double door.
Wait, Zelsis through door? Is that one?
His timing pretty well, but it's the A-main contingent that are struggling.
Gets his second. 2 bullets. And Jaws and bricks, yeah.
Jaw waits for Zelsis just
Yeah.
to serve himself up, and Cloud9 are back to the doldrums, frankly.
Yeah, they walk into that site that's pretty heavily stacked by G2. 3 players ready to anchor. They apply some good pressure out main that, you know, gives Celsius in initially. He finds the 1 kill back site, but
Listen. Maybe it's just not their map. This isn't even their pick, right? This is G2's pick.
It's been him or Jaw.
Wait, why would G2 take
It's
the
felt
pick,
like
Breeze?
this all
Oh
hard.
no, I think this might be
both of them
C9's
able to
pick.
fight up pretty close there.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
okay.
that
It's
one-
okay. It's okay. No. Listen!
Bricks.
Second time out, they're gonna clean it up, and then second half they come back. Teams always come back on Breeze, bro. Listen, teams always come back on Breeze, bro. I promise you.
They might have a Hunter's Fury that they're really hoping to be able to employ effectively.
Dude, Emmy doesn't even look like he has passion anymore, bro. He just looks depressed. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Emmy looks so tired, bro.
Loss bonus as well means that, yeah, you can cobble something together, but I imagine
Bro, Emmy actually just doesn't look like he wants to do this anymore, man. He is so tired of it, man.
Yeah, just see when we get out of this timeout, the ult situation for C9. I think a win in this round, if, you know, they can't win the round. With
I'm just
they're
realizing.
really trying to force into this, put something together. Just
Oxy's
force into this,
first
force into
year
the last.
on like a good team,
Maybe they can work towards another null
like first year on like an org,
Celsius try to
was
stack up
G2
some
in
ults, at least
challengers,
Get 2 on the board before this is over.
right? You know, he has his good one
this is
stage,
Cloud9's map pick. I just want
and
to
then
point out,
everything
this
else
is
is
a
bad
team
after
felt
that.
Like they might have a pretty favorable
Dude, that was like Shazam and
G2. That's
Penny.
probably just based on what we saw from
I'm just sitting here
G2
thinking,
last
bro.
week, but they've just gone back to something that we haven't seen from them.
Oxy's never really been on a good team.
Familiar. They put all of
That's
their
the point I
players
wanna
in
make
comfort
here.
roles.
Baby Bear just playing off this.
Like G2, and then like C9's been like decent, but they've never like made land. Like he's never like. I just realized this guy's like 3 years in with no international experience. NT, bro, because he wasn't even on the team during lock-in. I'd be sick, man.
Baby's got the stopping power to put
Saying Oxy's the problem? I don't think he's the problem. I'm just saying
immediately.
it's kind of sad.
Fireball's trying to take a time.
It's kind of sad seeing because he's very good at the game.
But it's not going to work out.
It's just like,
Leaf
man.
is ready. Baby Bay weak goes down to that Guardian. Can C9 try to wrangle this back? Two players, they are divided. Solo efforts come
Good ult
right now.
from Leaf.
Catches the one.
Georges disrespects this position, runs straight
Yeah,
up into it and wins the fight. Jack is very low, out in the open.
Has to recover that spike, has to deal with so many different angles, and Valen late coming through arches cleans him up with ease. G2 responds to that B split just with absolute ease. The play from Baby Bay there is crazy. Being able to dodge out on the Hunter's Fury, still connect that shot to remove Oxy from the field, and then in the meantime, Trent is just
people have real life, like people. What?
Tunnels.
Did the Emmy like hate start this year when C9 like really underperformed?
Really insane.
Because like people are like real rough on Emmy. Is it just because this team doesn't make lands?
That either of these teams matter. Who is going to matter at the end of this stage 2? And it's looking like G2 have a renewed claim for dominance.
And like he's been coaching them since.
How aggro does Baby Bay
2024?
Try to catch a timing out of there? No, definitely not. He is going to relax as Leaf just mollies him out of the cove.
Interesting. It's a decent way to get your teammate to do what you want him to.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. He's gotten close. He's gotten close a couple times with this team.
That force in the last round.
C9 have belief in the guy, but like, I don't know.
An awkward spot with the money. It's a pretty weak buy. Oxy.
I'd be sick personally if I'm Emmy, bro. Dude, we're so close so many times, bro. My team takes 1 year and my job's getting called for, bro. Please. Oxy, you're so cooked, by the way. NC.
The net's closing. It's taken Oxy far too long to make anything happen in this position, and nobody of the rest of C9 has done a thing to help him.
Wait, Baby Bay stays in. Bang.
He was kind of the decoy, I guess.
Ping.
Shoyo Hinata time 5. He's gonna
don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Out of the rest of C9.
Don't let Baby Bay just like 1v3 this site. Okay, good kill, Fireball.
Fireball locks though. He's given over the op.
Bomb tapped.
Second one on the board. They're trying to get the spike down. Time.
Listen, can y'all get two?
They're not getting two.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. They're just not getting two. Zelsis, do you want it? Okay. All right, Jack. Okay, Fireball. Deagle. 1v4, brother.
Pretty deflating. Fireball up's flattened by 1 health jaw. As he comes out of that Viper's pit to give G2 their checks notes in surprise. 11th round of this first half. How you feeling?
What can you even say? Bro, G2, everyone has had individual moments. The Baby Bay op has just been ruling over that side of the map, and he has the least kills of anyone on G2, yet you still felt his impact throughout that entire half.
Yeah, being really hard to catch.
And I'm not gonna lie, if I was a C9 fan, I would find literally like I would find anything to do that, bro. I'd start tilting that Oxy.
First bonus round, Leaf is giving you a 4K.
Who's this guy?
G2 are winning the man disadvantage situations. They're in excellent form right now.
G2 11-1, a dominant first half here on Breeze. The map choice of C9. Let's see what our second half has for us, or if it'll be a quick run.
Sorry, because he's been coaching for 2 years, but hasn't been able to build a good project. Like it was Oxy and Zeppa plus 3 others. You build a good core. 2 years. Far. Yeah, I mean, actually, I'm not gonna lie. This is fair, bro. Imagine you're a C9 fan. You're like, oh my gosh, we got Oxy, bro. This guy is the truth. And like, oh my god, Zeppa's so underrated, bro. Like we could really be the truth. And then you just sit here and watch for 3 seasons as your team just doesn't like perform. I don't know. Why is Vic still on this team? Because he's tough.
A lot of wins for G2 regionally. What's the goal this year? Is regional going to be enough again?
Definitely not. I mean, we're always striving to win an international. Obviously, there's this stuff going around that we can't win it, so that's our goal. But we have little goals that we've set for ourselves to try and get us to that point. So hopefully we can achieve those first.
All right, can't wait to see it.
W Trent. Bro, imagine. He's horrible. Who'd you rather have? Are you joking? No, it's fun. I almost got upset. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Into week 2 of stage 2 with question marks.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
G2, yeah, they lose to 100 Thieves, but they're the most newly minted international champion on the block. It's
who would you rather have, Calm or Vic?
Past them in years.
I think
they lose to a Sentinels team that are missing their
I'm taking Vic.
It's missing John QT, and we're all
now,
wondering,
is he 2-12 right now? Maybe.
Good?
It's not the
These
point.
guys in deep trouble.
Listen, everybody has their rough times.
Great to get a win like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Belt, it's been a tough couple months. Tough showings globally. 100 Thieves are in sick form when they go up against them, like you said, and finally they get a game where they're feeling like prime G2. It gets the confidence flowing.
And a game where their emotional investment doesn't have to be ultra high. Do you know what I mean? 11-1 first half. They can close this one out here. They might come out of a week that's just ultimately not that taxing for them compared to last week's 3-map blockbuster with the 100 Thieves. Having a reprieve like that midway through a stage is...
Am I tweaking?
You can't count on, but it goes a long way. And I hate calling Cloud9 a reprieve, honestly. It doesn't make them look good, but frankly, they've not been on their level. And you know it's been tough for them, as they've made roster changes before their team even got out into stage 2. It was that bad behind closed doors.
Vic, what do you have, bro? NT, man.
Attempt to anchor, but Zelsis and Vic are just ran over. Just feels as good as done at this point, man.
Yeah,
G2 looking great on this map. And it's funny because they were great on it, and then they tried to switch stuff up. They're trying to make Neon with the KO. Things are getting awkward, and they've gotten themselves back in a more comfortable position with this comp.
Feels like they keep running into Nongjin Red Force and are forced to try and reinvent themselves or change something fundamental about them. I do think that G2, though, are spending a lot of time trying to convince us their ceiling is higher than what we've seen. Do you know what I mean? They want the world to know that they can reach even higher than they have so far, but I think that's been the most questionable thing because they're constantly dominating domestically, and they get to international events, and they just look a little muted by comparison.
That is so unfortunate, bro.
These teams have some... Like
it Loki did look like he had a bad enough gap there to get through.
That people have been pointing to forever. A continuous
dumbass boy, you peeking?
It's aggro, bro. Which is G2 still trying to get their international trophy, and C9 are the one team from America's partnership that haven't been able to make it to a global.
Yeah, the only partnership team that has never
made it to globals, but it was before partnership. That has been a narrative thread that people have followed with these teams for years at this point.
And as readable as Cloud9 have felt that G2 are over previous games and this one, apparently it's still, you know, they might want to go to a lighter novel. Graphic novel, perhaps. Maybe something a bit more junky. Might recommend Twilight. Because this tome is proving a little bit too much for them to digest.
Actually, now that I think about it, bro,
for them, it feels like
C9 fans are reasonable. Because actually, now that I think about it,
in maps against G2,
if I'm a C9 fan and I have a guy that comes in second year of partnership,
this G2 team, they've just always had their numbers,
and we still haven't made a LAN, I would be kind of annoyed.
That they feel like they know how to deal with Oxy, they know how to shut him down.
30 seconds left.
And if you're going to be proficient at shutting down the most important...
Was that Molly? Don't worry about that Molly, bro. Listen. This game's been over, bro. Vic has his knife out. His hands are probably off his keyboard, bro.
We'll watch the spike sail away from them in the hands of Trent and be set up here on B. But you do have to wonder what the conversation is like in moments like this with C9.
There was something being typed in the server. So I don't know what the conversation is like with Vic and someone on G2.
Not great.
He's typing an all chat to somebody?
Two teams, by the way, who have obviously been frustrated by the state of things for both of their teams.
Yeah,
like they've been actually fighting with random people on social media.
They're both going through it. I think the schedule has been grueling. There's a level of burnout that they've been suffering. But man, G2 happy to get a dominant win. Get the confidence going.
Bro, people were typing it all chat, bro. I look, you forgot, bro. Baby Bay was tilted typing to people on what's it called? on Twitter. I actually full forgot about that. Oh my gosh, man. I mean, that's not a good start, especially when that's your pick, too. Like, brother. What tilted him? I don't even remember. Somebody on Twitter just said... I think somebody on Twitter literally just said he was bad. Bro. Okay. Alright, I'm popping out. I'll be right back.
Leaf, sure, there's a trade there from Arsenal, but Leaf notches up his fourth. Big ace for Leaf. Good return on a fire, though, and a great trade at that fireball. Oh, still down to it now, the 1v1. Oxy just spots the top of it.
I am here at Josh RT ahead of map 2, and probably keep it short and sweet. You guys were looking great out there, and besides the win, what's the team really looking to nail down today?
I mean, we worked on a lot of new things, and we just want to make sure our team identity, our structure, everything stays composed, even if we're winning a lot. I'm just trying to make sure the team has the same mentality, no matter what.
Do you feel like you got that in game 1, or do you want more in game 2?
Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed about that one round loss. I was just joking about that, but like, it's just no matter what, like, we need a pistol, right? Round by round, and like we got 213 before they did. It feels nice to have no stress in this one, but I think it's gonna be much harder in this second map.
All right, good luck, coach.
Well, no stress for Josh RT today, who put together a pretty clean map 1 in this series. 13-1, but honestly felt like it probably should have been a 13-0, given the one
Hello!
actually picked up. Welcome back to your desk. I want to start by talking about that composition.
Might just be the org that's cursed. It could just be the org. It could just be an org thing, bro. What if Imi just goes to another org and insta-fries? Yo, you know how 69 fans would be? Imi goes to another org and insta-wins?
For me, the
reason I was on board with their previous comp is because they were trying to work flashes into the team, and I think it makes sense to put Jogamo on that role. But what we failed to predict is, hey, you can just play no flashes on the map and still play to all of your preferences. I think Jogamo looked fantastic on the Neon, but also Baby Bay on the Chamber was playing exactly how he was on the Neon a lot of the rounds where he's on his own, but that works so much better on this Chamber.
Yeah, a lot better considering when you're looking at when G2 played it last, a lot of their problems were just dying when they were solo on a site, kind of getting killed by that lurker. But when you have an op posted there that's hitting a pretty easy shot majority of the time, it looked great. I think the only thing that was a little hesitant for me was the no flashes. I think Breeze, you know, it's a very widespread map, but against Cloud9 with, you know, how they were kind of setting up, it worked in G2's favor.
Yeah, it really did. What is your impressions of them?
What do we even do now? I don't know. Wait for the next map. See if Cloud9 bounces back on Sunset.
People are playing him. Why do you think that plays more to G2's strength?
I personally love the.
I mean, dang, bro.
Vic
honestly, Pie.
The combination of like the global utility on the defense
and T, bro.
Easier to play.
Dude, what's up with all these one-sided games recently, bro? Not a single game has been, or no, there's been close games, but like I swear, so many of these games haven't been close. Like 13-0s. There's been multiple 13-0s. Just a bunch of 13-1s, 13-3s, 13-4.
We do have to talk about the other side.
We haven't been close. Fnatic's getting blown out by Liquid.
The issue when they played their first week, especially on Summit, was the post plants. And Christy, that reared its head again today. So many advantage post plants that they could not close out.
And especially Leaf was able to.
Most dictators for Sunset. Well, we know what G2's gonna play. G2 played Sunset literally last week. Yeah, they're gonna play Baby Bay Chamber, Leaf on Sage, Jogamo Neon. C9? I don't know, bro. Who knows what they play? They're gonna pull out something funny.
C9 just looked completely lost to what G2 were bringing up.
Not even just lost.
They didn't even play Sunset in
actual crossfire and actual.
Oh no, we're gonna look at an Oxy Neon.
Play together on. Instead, they were getting separated.
Hey, give me Fireball Phoenix, Oxy Neon, bro. Everyone else, who cares?
Reposition themselves within the round.
Jack, you can play Phoenix. Zelsis, you can play Cypher. Or Jack can play Sova. Zelsis can play Cypher. Vic can play Sova. Bang.
We saw that comp change on map 1 of Breeze. Do you expect them to switch anything?
Is on TikTok? Yo, hello?
On the Sunset?
Why are we hating on TikTok? Just got blocked by the TikTok?
But there's a world.
Do you think that would play better to their strengths if they did swap that off, do something similar with the Dre on the Chamber, the Neon for Jaw?
I mean, honestly, I could see a world where Dre is back on Chamber on this map potentially. I think getting rid of the Sage too would also make some sense if they wanted to go to like more standard comps overall. But ultimately, for me, I think that Sunset is one of those maps where you probably should be running the flash with the amount of like.
Drive talking and I get banned by Valamerica's. Listen, bro. You gotta be the positive light you want to see in the world, bro.
They have coordination, possibly, but if they continue how they did on Breeze and don't do kind of like a switch up or a flip around like they did in their last.
Listen, man, you gotta be the positive light you want to see in the world. You know what I'm saying? All good. Fnatic losing so badly killed me. I don't think I've ever seen Fnatic just get full manhandled like that in my life.
They could look as sort of like run in circles around as they did.
I think this genuinely might be one of the worst Fnatic performances like historically.
So let's check in with Coach Imi, see his
like this is bad.
For Sunset.
Fnatic doesn't lose games as badly, I swear.
I'm joined by Imi ahead of map 2. Looking at that first map, I wanted to get your thoughts on where G2 was really able to insert themselves and separate C9 in those post plans.
I think we lost our composure a lot in the post plans. Even just when we had control of the A site, for instance, we were waiting for them to do something rather than us taking action. And we worked on the map all week, and we should have been ready for these situations. Even pumping out the Astra utility should have been better. It is what it is.
All right, what's that mental reset to get us to the banger on split? What are you going to be telling the team?
I mean, it is what it is. 13-1 might be easier to reset from any other result, you know? What can you do? It happened, you go next and try and win the next one.
All right, go next. Good luck, coach.
I'm not going to lie, I was so ready for him to say, oh, we didn't play our game. We didn't play our game. Coming in the next map, you know, we had a good talk backstage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was expecting something lame, bro, but like low-key, that wasn't even bad. I'm so pissed right now. Bro, it's okay. Timmy, it's okay, bro. Listen, I promise you it'll be alright. I'm gonna have to go get an apple, bro. Listen, bro. Go put all your anger into biting that apple, bro. I promise you. It'll be all right, man. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through it together.
My question for you, a pretty easy one. What do you want to prove to yourself throughout this stage?
Ooh, prove to myself. You know, personally, I don't think I need to prove anything to myself. You know, I know I deserve to be here. You know, I just want to be the best teammate I can to these guys. I love them, and just gonna keep giving my all every single day.
Perfect. Good luck out there.
What'd you eat today? I ate nothing. I drank an energy drink and that's it. I don't think I even drank water because oh wait, no, I drank water this morning. I can't remember when I drank the last water bottle. I think it was this morning. But I have food coming, so like that's good. I had ads and TikTok didn't have ads. I think YouTube doesn't have ads on streams. I could be lying. I could be lying to you, but I don't think YouTube has ads on stream. If it does, it's way less. What, he doesn't have ads at all? Hey! You know who's live on YouTube? Me! Come on.
Question of who could get off the starter's mark a bit quicker. The reality is that Cloud9 forgot to bring their track shoes, and were pointed straight back to the showers by a very disgruntled coach.
I'm not gonna lie, I look at the YouTube chat occasionally. I'll be honest with you.
Really solid showing.
It's on occasion.
And I think if you're a team that
okay, Zelsa Sage, Fireball Cypher, Jack Fade, Vic. Yeah.
The office to look like what we just saw from G2. Solid, fundamentally sound, nothing over the top, but just spot on.
Absolutely. We're going to Sunset. This is the map they took against 100 Thieves. It's a map where we
I only watch YouTube matches, or I only watch VCT matches on YouTube because of no ads. Hey, but you're here now. Hey! Super Ninja!
Jaws Neon was incredible.
6-0 on Neon in first kill, first death.
Baby Bay's op was fantastic. Also, like his sense for the timings around the map, being able to catch off rotators, expose gaps in the defense when he's on attack to get really nice lurks off. I liked what we saw from G2 here a lot. And like I said on Breeze, I feel like their success here is maybe a light bulb going off, an inspiration to try and get the Chamber Neon to be a mainstay of their approach in this meta and just run that on other maps. Because Baby Bay is great when he's on the Chamber. Jaw is clearly the better Neon of the two of them. And so ideally, you're just putting them in position to both be at their best.
I think also the Trent Sky brings a ton of value here.
Wow, C9 has a 0% pistol win rate. Wait, hold on. This is actually an important story. Can Cloud9 get their first pistol win of the stage? Come on. Come on, Cloud9. Where's the map? There we go.
Here's that Trailblazer. Gonna see nothing.
Listen, take some damage. It's okay.
Baby Bay gets a tap there on Oxy, but that's all there is to write home about. This does mean that Cloud9 are forced into a retake, and I wonder if they try and flip this.
With that wall up, G2 can just focus all of their attention towards Boba. The market is not relevant right now.
I mean, that's huge.
Good blind from Valen.
The fact you've only got to watch one of these
Leaf, don't you?
Now.
Oh no.
Jog
gets two?
Down.
Guys, let them have one pistol!
Thieves out were the floods out of Boba on the defense side, but this is about as good as it gets here in terms of a post plan. And Vic was never really able to get out of market at all.
Yeah, there's just nothing he can do over there. Already in the first round, we saw a great flash from Trent. His utility in that game against
It's okay. Unfortunate, man.
Thieves,
Unfortunate, man. You know what I mean?
Coming out during the fights were always timed super well. And already right there, he's got it in the perfect moment for Jogamo to be able to capitalize, get a couple kills.
This is what, their 9th pistol round?
Look at this.
0 and 9 on pistols.
Jack doesn't know what to do.
All good, bro. All good, bro.
This felt like such Such a simple round for G2.
I was a little tweak.
Headhunter watches mid. Trailblazer into B. Sage Wall market. Flash Boba win round.
Flash elbow.
By the numbers,
That's nothing.
It's super effective when everything is
Talk to me,
coordinated
dog.
exactly as it needs to be. And that's why teams love the Sage on this map. It just simplifies things so much.
Pretty telling this push-up B main for the defenders though. Cloud9 get a good inkling that there's something happening at A.
Trent, what you got from me, bro?
Sides?
Trent, triple highlight. They're leaving it.
Presence here at all.
Why?
C9, they're just grouped up on
Oh no,
short.
never mind. I know why. It's just sad. It's just unfortunate.
Again,
It's just highly unfortunate, bro.
This
It was genuinely just like the worst time possible.
simplifying things for G2, denying a lane. It's
I'm shocked people still use Neon, bro. Yeah.
Easy passage into the A site. Don't have to worry about spawn. Only, you know, maybe if there's an omen that teleports up to the spawn top box to see over an elbow, but
There were a lot of nerfs, but they weren't like
For some really simple ideas. This bonus, or rather this anti-eco was a simple matter of
I don't know how to
everyone
explain it other than
going
like
onto the site.
it changed how Neon players are kind of playing, just like a little bit.
There and then.
Leaf didn't have a great game,
But it didn't like cook them in terms of like, oh, we can't play Neon no more.
The agent where he was putting up the best numbers.
You just have to play it a little
Will
differently.
Just put up good numbers on anything.
And now these
You know,
guys can
for
just
one
fly
month,
around and bang,
his
bang, bang.
push will be where he decides to just
Yeah.
drop 26 kills and get a crazy ace on split, and then it'll go back to Viper being his best agent. He just does it all.
Neon
He's
still
also-
gets to
Was the
sprint
team
around, has a
class as
wall,
well.
stun,
Had some really nice
slide.
shots in
You know what I'm
that
saying?
sentinel role. In bygone eras. We'll see what this now looks like for G2. It's a bonus round that features the Outlaw still for Baby Bay.
An Outlaw, by the way, that C9 are going to have a lot of trouble dealing with. 4 of them.
Did they even nerf the Neon stun? What did? Okay.
Only 1 heavy armor.
What did they nerf about Neon that wasn't
this guy has
the
the gun.
sprints?
Is that going to come back to bite them?
And Baby Bay gets to do
Think
this
it'll be
on
permabanned? I have
every
no
extremity.
clue. I have
That's
no
Chamber
clue.
on the attack side. Could push up into B main. Push into mid. Try and play past the
You'll probably
runway
be
at
fine,
A main.
bruh.
All because of that rendezvous. Some teams are getting cute with these splits through top mid. If you have a Sage comp, could wall off that right side and hit through Market and
Dude.
Boba at the same time. But geez, this Trent util, it's that
W
gives
flash, bro.
very easy for G2 to play off of it now.
Fireball for
Slow is in
2.
play.
Okay.
Thread it out
That
for
is so
Delsus.
good.
Oh, fireball for 3.
Through the orb is hilarious.
For
Trent.
4!
Ooh, had a good
Wait,
flash.
ace?
Fireball ops on
Auntie, bro.
Baby Bay. Picks up that Vandal.
Oh
What a
my
shot.
god, that was
No. Vic doesn't.
This is the bonus
Oh,
round.
he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot.
Got to win.
Baby
this.
Bay, are you gonna know where Vic is? Stop it. Blind comes through. Oh no,
Baby
bro.
finds this with just 50 HP to work with, tucked in on default.
Baby Bay, don't do this to them. Baby Bay, they need this.
Baby Bay's gonna step
Baby Bay,
inside.
please, they need
These
this.
hammer timings. Nothing more, nothing less.
Good job, Vic.
Baby Bay walks
Good
up
job,
there
Vic.
into
Good job,
holding
Vic.
the angle.
Oh my
Cloud9 get them much
gosh.
earlier than they did on Breeze.
Taking a lot more damage than they would have hoped for, but more than happy to get the round. Fireball ops with a sick one there, 4-piece, locking it down in Boba.
Big 4. Big 4 for Fireball.
Flash, that looked pretty
Listen,
insane.
bro.
See that from his point of view. Crazy spam shot onto jaw.
Look at these slow orbs everywhere. Tough to play these like top mid splits into Sage comps, in fairness. You often
Fireball gets 4. They went around. Ew.
I don't know about that one. That
It's
was
like,
wild.
whoa. 1 bullet, 2
Despite the
bullets?
struggles of the
Jeez,
team,
brother.
Fireball Ops is not a guy that is going to take this opportunity lightly. He has been...
Whoa! This guy doesn't care. He knows.
an opportunity like this. Has played every agent under the sun. The 23 different agents in recorded matches throughout that time. And he's really found his form in challengers this year. That's why he's gotten this call-up, gotten this opportunity.
And he's the Phoenix player for C9 so far.
Yeah, he played Phoenix, he played Sentinel. He's done a whole lot, and he's very motivated. G2 work their way into the site, but they haven't gotten backside control. They're being
Wait, Oxy. Oh my gosh, Jaw.
Here, but it's going to get harder and harder with that.
Wait, you see this for Oxy? Hold on.
Oxy's made his way around. G2 love to try and flip
One.
the map early
And
on
Jaw
in
Rapper.
scenarios like this.
Huh, NT.
And Jaw simply had to
Yeah, still have this cross.
find that
I mean, they know Jaw's there, but there's also 3 guys on the other side.
These are the kind of moments.
Okay, so what are we looking at here?
We're thriving in against 100 Thieves, just locking.
Okay, we're looking at a save. NT. NT.
Playing around all of the available utility they have to perfection.
Well, Bonnet Polars. Yep.
On 4, they do not even want to test them. Smart.
Yep, that's what we got going today, bro.
Play for the next.
How you doing, Zixura?
As if Cloud9 were shut off the B side, kept off of it. They were able to anchor in there with 2 players. Oxy moved off his mark though, because you could tell the G2 was starting to like rotate around inside B. Fortunately, the anchor play for C9 didn't get much help from the extremities of that B site.
Always.
Oh my gosh, I almost choked. You got C9 winning this? G2 hate watch never stops. There's a hate watch?
They've discussed, mentioned at the end of the breeze, but they feel like they have an understanding on how to shut him down, and he is the key piece of Cloud9. And that has reflected historically the 7 times they played against each other. 4 of the
Always
games,
have them.
Back and look, Oxy was
did you see the score for map 1?
Really did remove his relevancy from the game.
Listen.
1 or 2 solid games against G2.
Maybe C9 has a sunset, like ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Look. Oxy gets this orb.
Up on B side again.
He's one off ult now. Okay.
How good G2 are, that Oxy, who has been consistently one of the best duelists in Americas, can make any team look like a tier 2 squad when he's running around at them. But G2, they just know how to figure a player like that out.
Yeah, generally, balance systems usually are aimed at shutting down a star player like that. I talk about this all the time. I think like the way that Trent and Valen want to play is to make rounds predictable, deterministic. And they're very good at dealing with those volatile.
Oh my gosh, Zelsis.
That's pretty sick.
Listen, W kill, bro. W kill, bro.
Again, it's
listen, show like a few more of those.
Onto this map, there are a couple of wall boost spots that are really hard to catch. There are also a few of them on Summit as well. I don't know if we'll get to see them.
Anything?
Yo, I just lost like that in ranked and went 13-4.
Especially in a war spy round.
Don't worry, Vic also pod, so like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody does it. You know what I mean?
Anything they can do.
I'm not mad about it.
You like my twin? Yup.
Lying in wait with a classic.
Y'all are basically the same. You're just as good as him. Wait, Jack, what do you have? Oh snap! Oh snap!
Vic though is dug out. This anchoring presence slowly being neutralized.
5 seconds. He's backing up. He's backing off of it. Wait, he's giving Valen space to win the round. Oxy's a flank, but
they just have to deal with Valen. He's spotted out. He wants to isolate.
Thoughts too?
If he can.
Valen. Oh, he almost had it. He almost had it. He almost had the vision. He almost had the vision.
Cloud9 have succeeded in slowing the game down enough that they can actually get a grip on the range.
I've never replied.
Saw some good team play there over on that site. Right with the swings
Me
coming
neither,
through the
man.
market. Jack had
I've never replied once in my
nice
life.
Jiggle Peaks backside, not overexposing himself.
Yeah,
Was able
yeah,
to
I'm
trade
just too
John
good.
off some
I'm
of
just
that
too great. Come
damage
on.
that Fireball
Come on.
did do with the classic when he was
Gas
setting
me
on
up.
in.
I know how great I am. Come on.
Don't need even be a good lip reader, because I watched Link's eyebrows almost disappear into his hairline after that.
Boys, come on!
Just trying to get that energy back up for C9.
Listen.
Get a little bit
2 rounds.
Looks like G2 might just try to switch up.
I used to be bronze when you were ascendant. Now we the same rank. Yeah.
Go for a pop.
Get to that tour de force now.
I gotta lock in and play the game.
Vic and Oxy positioned well to play off each other.
I gotta lock in and play the game. Show y'all who I really am. A great.
That's a lot of utility.
I just don't care.
Out of C9. Look, they had to use it. G2 were well positioned to just.
I promise you.
Play a close link, a close elbow.
I promise you, you guys will never see a ranked stream from me.
One up mid. Oxy is on the run. Trip is broken. Leap is through so
Ew.
quickly. What a shot!
Wait, and he gets the dink through the wall? Hold on.
No real follow-up.
C9 might be heating up.
That G2 thrust up top mid.
That adjustment was sickening.
They did not expect Oxy to double back, I suppose. They knew he was there because they had an Omen TP, cancelled by Valen. Oh yeah, now you've made it really difficult.
Feels like that was the biggest burst of energy we have seen come from this C9 team today.
And after a slow round, it's good to see them defensively.
Now just don't lose it 3v5 and you're all good, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Looks like BabyBay's going to be given just enough rope now as he'll cross mid and Neural Theft is going to reveal his location. So through the trip he goes. It's going to be superfluous either way. Into the B site we go though, and all the G2 are here.
Plant goes down. Surely they don't lose
BabyBay
this
can watch
round,
the long
right?
line cross through Boba.
Like they'll be fine. Look,
This
Neon Wall, they all get to cross.
Broken up though by the fast lane.
Everybody's chilling. Blind comes through. Don't even matter.
A bit of delay. G2
You know what I'm saying? Look, guys come market. Look, Oxy. Oxy's ready to get another one. He's already heating up. You know what I'm saying? Look, 2v4 now. BabyBay misses this shot. It's a 2v2.
And that oil field is going to slow things
Vic,
right
you're in a
down.
1v2, bro.
Well.
Yeah, this is
What could be
3v5.
more emblematic
This was 3v5.
Cloud9's problems right now that a round like this, Vic can't save it. BabyBay's Headhunter.
Oxy got you 2 clean kills and got Trent 50 HP. And it's just...
exactly what you want. BabyBay on the chamber. Even though he misses the first couple shots.
Whatever, bro. Where's my food getting here, bro? I'm done.
Fast lane now still picks up market.
I'm done.
Is able to get
I'm done. Where's my food getting here, bro? I'm actually so done, genuinely.
Takes a peek towards Boba right there.
Jeez, brother. Jeez,
pretty brutal. I feel like we haven't heard about that in a long time.
It has actually been a while.
Which is always a telltale sign of the mental state.
What is going on with this team, bro?
They're exiting the doldrums.
That was a 5.
Joy is returning to their hearts.
I mean, that was a 3v5. Up on that B side in those final moments. That's a desk slammer for Cloud9.
No.
Lose those.
This is for me exclusively.
And this is free real estate for BabyBay. Cloud9 know it. Zelsis wants to try and re-clear that space. There's the trademark there to slow him up. And Vic's gonna jiggle this. Wow!
Vic with the jiggle just gets insta-sat by Jaw. Stun. Wall.
Wall goes up to deny Jack of any attempt to even things up while G2
Our birthday soon.
transitioning in towards
June for 22. I don't know.
Down.
Probably gonna sit here and watch Valorant. First day of playing is the 22nd, so.
Far in this stage.
Our first day of playing is the 13th, so. I'm gonna sit here and watch Valorant. Ult comes through. Only pings Trent.
C9 are trying to set something up, but they really haven't been able to get back into this.
BabyBay kills Zelsis on the flank. All right, come on, Oxy, slide. Oh yeah. Come on. 2v1. They know exactly where BabyBay was.
A very, very wide
oh!
He'll walk into Oxy's crosshair and say what you want about Cloud9 so far, but when Oxy's had an
come to my Minecraft
his aim has been magnificent.
Come to my
some sick shots. That snap adjustment in the other one.
Come to my Minecraft Creeper Cake. Come to my Minecraft Creeper Cake birthday party. No. I promise you. I promise you that's hard to say.
Jack and Oxy managed to get themselves in the sight, and yeah, he is shooting.
I promise you that's hard to say, bro.
7-5, 8 rounds into the game.
Back in stage 1, despite C9's record, Oxy was the statistical leader.
I will not be coming to your birthday party. I'm so sorry to tell you. I'm so sorry to tell you, Zixira.
Damage per round. He was playing
I would love to get some Minecraft Creeper Cake though, but like unfortunately, you know.
Always translate into
good.
Team-wide success for C9, but.
Wall.
Never a player that's going to ease up.
Fruit top mid. BabyBay.
He's committed.
He's down.
Goes down. Nice little combo with
Listen.
Prowler.
Fully flipped. 3 guys be main, planning back site, leaf playing CC.
Very defined flowchart to follow at the start of these rounds. Just push up into B. It's very conditioned at this point. And he gave Cloud9 a chance to figure out.
Dog comes through. I don't think that dog saw anything B main. Like I think it got into B main, didn't see anything. Yeah.
They took B main, but they fully give it up. All go back to market. Spend a little time re-clearing tiles, and it has resulted in the clock going.
All right, 4 guys coming through market.
They still have to deal with 4 G2 players.
Trent did get caught in the Caesar at the end. It's going to be Jordas taking contact. Traded out. Jack going to be rezzed back up. The Firewall Ops is down. And
Valen, what you got?
Discovered in the corner.
3v3.
3 up still for C9. Valen's
time as well.
How are they going to dig this guy out? They had to
dude, Trent still has another flash. Yeah, no time. These guys are going.
Second kill in the round. There's just no time here for C9. That extra tiles re-clear cost them valuable seconds.
I think, yeah, on top of that, I think Cloud9 overcomplicated a good situation that they put themselves into. They had B main control. They could have left at least one player, if not multiple, to pressure from there when the retake comes in, so they just have that additional angle. But with no one there, G2, they're just able to meet them at the choke points. And with that time, pathing through mid, Oxy reclears tiles to make sure there isn't some late flank. They have to accelerate so quickly that those finer details...
C9 timeout now. First time out. First time out of the map. I mean, look at this. Isn't even that bad. What was it, 5-3? They're chilling. Listen. They've had some rounds. You know what I'm saying? Sensory fruit, bro. Do we need sensory fruit, bro? Do we even have any C9 fans in here, bro? Y'all don't need sensory fruit, bro. It's okay. Y'all are good. I'm not calm. Who's after this? SEN versus Loud.
At the same time, you see C9, they're at the bottom of the list.
Listen, we don't need sensory fruit, bro. It's okay. Is Loud any good? Yeah, I think they're kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot who their first week game was against, but pretty sure they won.
They would have to have a generational turnaround to be able to make it to champions at this point.
And G2 would love to spend most of their time thinking about international events.
I think it was against Crew.
Red Force turns up in their way.
Yeah, they won.
But they still need to, you know.
Are they going to beat SEN? They could, yeah. I think that's going to be a good game, genuinely. Second game?
Before they can,
I think that'll be a good one.
More important bridge. Okay, no full
Let me see.
Tiles. It was actually just Valen. Let's listen to G2 now as they recover from losing their caller early in the round.
They're on you.
I'm flashing. Yo, they TP'd in the smoke.
Can we flip?
Boys, yeah. Just go super slow, Nate. Fuck it.
Like, they're actually sending it.
Take spawn, both of you right now.
Right.
Need you.
I gotta hold you short.
I'm good.
Wait.
I'm walking out deep spawn.
Yeah, Nate's gonna go late.
I'm dogging for you, Nate. Getting info.
Look right.
3, 4.
Okay, I'm gonna go short right now.
Buy time for him. Don't even fight.
Wait, is he going to get caught?
Flashing.
Oh, he got seen.
Made a stab.
Yep, they're gonna wall us off and then defuse, guys.
Yep, I don't see the fourth guy.
Hold, Jay. Hold.
All 3 flank side. They're all 4 flank side. Nothing in your back.
I'm baiting you, Jay. I'm baiting you.
Yeah.
Fight tight, guys. Can you fight tight?
Wait.
Ready?
Off me.
Just angle out. Walk on. Break ball. I'm living. You're good.
You're good. Don't peek ever, Alex. I have your cross.
You're good.
Off.
You're good.
Just fuck with the mouse. You're doing good, baby. One short, one back short.
Oh, fade away, one half. You suck. See ya.
Dude, I didn't register like the one way.
Trying to tell you
I know. I literally had flash out off contact.
I know. I was just
like a bot, bro.
Two things that really stand out to me in that run are Valen goes down, but he's providing super valuable dead comms to the rest of the team. He sets up
Alex Jogamo, yeah.
in a great position. He's still coordinating things. Then next, I love how Baby Bay played out that round. Getting the teleport back top.
Yeah, can we talk about Jogamo? Jogamo dies, Instago. Insta goes, oh, fadeaway, one tap. Like, bro, he literally could not care less that he died, bro. Listen, he's 11-5 right now. I wouldn't care either, man.
It was really smart.
I love he just called Leaf to come back in on a really delayed timing. That had C9 constantly looking over their shoulders. Bit of a fighting for A main at the time. Oxy and Joel, though, both traded out, so both teams lose their neons. C9 stay aggressive here. Are they going to play off the Trailblazer? More util exchanges. Flash trader for C's.
Zelsis? And he's gone NT. NT, he tried to get out.
Kill's going to be traded out as well. C9 is starting to...
Bro, but I mean, they have these guys like all the way in B man. Trip for market still? Yeah, probably just hold stomach.
I like that.
He's Chow.
Zelsis. Vic, Jack, they've got the right idea here. Getting into this setup, it's just going to come down.
Vic, what you got?
Have to connect these
This
shots.
is round defining. This is basically the
Right.
round here and now. Can they swing off Baby Bay?
2v3.
No, the timing's not really there. And now Cloud9 back off behind this haunt. This is
Yo, 30 seconds.
very, very solid from the defenders.
Oh, I'm looking Fireball.
There's the switch to the util gun not ready. The haunt.
I feel like this is just like
20 seconds left.
a very hard round to throw. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like C9 shouldn't be losing this. You know what I mean?
Info is C9 just needs to stay as a pack. Trade out effectively.
Look, ult comes through. They know Valen's playing main.
Fundamental team play. From C9's
They know exactly where both guys are.
They gotta put this together. They
How does he have a
gotta
trailblazer? This late in the round?
How? How did he kill the other guy?
I mean, Jack just gets perforated, and Vic is apparently lined up with him. Fireball Ops now hit by the demon cabbage.
What?
Did Valen there to shut things down. Again, G2 salvage an awkward round, but there's a bit of sweet serendipity amongst it.
I think C9 made some great decisions throughout that round.
How did Jack just die?
That Trent gets the headshot.
How did Jack just die?
What is that? We need the
What?
0.5 replay. Maybe even the 0.25 speed replay. That is a sickening thing.
I don't know, man.
I'm so
That
sorry,
is
Jack.
just
Jack, I'm so
gross.
sorry. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. Give me a second. I don't care, man. C9 is
Jordan this
gone.
time very quickly gets an elbow. Look at the TP for Valen, very
Fast
deep.
exit.
I
The
guess
catch on the leaf is pretty crazy. He's going up with the wall and he's punished for it. All right, C9, they've definitely got more than a chance in this one now. 5-on-4. G2, man down. They want to find an advantage somewhere. It's a fight in spawn, but they're getting denied. Oxy and Vic are just running them over. Cloud9 steamroll on the retake. So G2 feeling like they need to take a proactive timing there. Makes sense, they're man down, but Cloud9 have the crosshairs in the right spots.
Second consecutive round where there's like a multiplayer hold into a 3v3 scenario that Cloud9 are able to win out on. This is nice from them, just playing it slow and safe.
Oh,
nice, really nice.
I mean, C9, after what Trent did in the last round, they deserve one like that. He needed to get his receipt.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I didn't order Panda Express.
I'm
sitting here waiting for Panda Express the whole time. I got a burger.
It's going to be smoothed over somewhat.
Yo, also, I leave, C9 insta-win. What happened?
Instead this time? Okay, you're committed to this. Look, the slow orbs behind you now. Vic wants to come forward, and Baby Bay is simply not ready for it. Great opener. Tour de Force out of the game, and I think G2 are going to stumble here.
It's beautiful. An ode to Paper X on this map. Who are the ones that really pioneered the stage here.
Guys.
Vic is up top there, brother. He is racking him up. C9 putting together a competent half. If they could just close this out at 5 and...
Okay,
they're going to do it. That is sick from Vic getting that ace, man.
There's a res involved.
Classic play. Yeah, it's an ace, but yeah, we'll give it to him. Okay. We'll give it to him. He's got it.
I guess the comm is bad from Baby Bay. He doesn't realize that, like, there's a wall here. Because you don't have B-main control,
really have the
so why are
opportunity
you...
to know.
Yeah, why are you fighting
But the
Vic?
other guy, you did kill him there. I mean, I don't know, man.
Okay, weird round. Still, though.
You're not up against that every day of the week.
14 and 8 there from Vic. 2 back-to-back stunning rounds. Actually puts Cloud9 in a decent spot here coming into halftime. Solid defense side, 7-5 here on Sunset as G2 look to close the series.
Here, you wanna see? Hold on, I got you. Give me a second. Wait, oh my gosh. Brother, oh my gosh! Okay, so we got... Bro, there's like a lot, hold on. We got fries, and then we got a shake and we got a burger. Let me see if I can even show you the burger. Hold on. We got a burger. Full cam? Bro, that's too much work.
Stage every day. Honestly, they're just my daily. They look sick with the pants though, I think. Pretty fire. And normally I come in with like a backpack, and on that backpack I got some like cool keychains, like a Fallout one and like some One Piece stuff that I like because I'm a really big fan of One Piece. Thank y'all for watching. This was my game day fit.
Yes, that indecision from C9 that had started to become a bit of a trademark look for them was certainly present on the first map of this series, but into Sunset, it looks like, especially in some of these, you know, nickel and dime defense side set plays that started to find great success. Vic and Oxy are leading the way, hyping each other up as they go.
Absolutely. Positives to gleam. I think some negatives too in that across this series, C9, specifically on this map, they be ahead. If they could close out these man advantage situations, they just have to clean those up and they'd be in a great position. Now, if eyes don't see me, they haven't won a pistol round in this stage. It was 0%. That is, I would like to see that stat in just for their sake. It would be great if they could win a pistol here.
Again, like then.
Is that real?
It's been, I mean, yeah.
Double check that.
Look, I mean, this would be what, their fourth map of the stage, right? So it's a lot of pistol rounds to lose, but it's believable. There's Valen holding it down. Oxy attempts to slide in, get across market. The paranoia's a little early from G2. Well, Cloud9 stagger out and avoid it. Either way, they've found their way towards this B side now. Jaw hit with the Prowler.
Problem is, what are they going to do about these players backside? They can't get any control, but
are they getting off?
Jaw peeking out, gets exposed, and yeah, they want to leave. I'm not mad at this, but they can deal with Leaf, and they can.
One enemy remaining.
2 massive kills there for Leaf, and Jack just runs in when he realizes that the jig is well and truly up.
0 for 10 on pistols.
Always a terror.
Yeah, they're rotating off with such haste. I mean, I don't hate the decision to try to get the pick and leave, or maybe slow down the round, but they rush out there, and Leaf is just prepared.
But this commitment to market means you don't have map control, you don't have information, and you don't have the time to slowly re-clear that space.
They just have to be a little more careful.
Yep. And honestly, they left a few massive gaps in rounds on Breeze that ended up hurting them.
And also, if they wanted, they could have stayed at the site.
Yeah.
They had more players. Yeah, they had options. Leaf is looking good though today. Easy to clean up with Bebe, who is just always going to have the outlaw. Oh, caster curse.
That's okay.
That's all right.
No one's going to rush him now. Oxy, they're searching for more. Baby Bay, they're obviously aware he's got the outlaw to hand and could probably even anticipate it. Oh, Leaf, I mean, they're not accounting for this spot at all. And there comes Valen, swoops on him with a Spectre.
I feel like I really cursed him that whole round.
Yeah, honestly, that was...
But he's doing great today. Aside from that round, he's doing great.
Still, flawless round for G2. We're going to dap him up eventually.
New storyline.
I'm certain. It's coming.
Old eyes. It's tough to see in the periphery.
Yo, Baby, you got him?
Crazy
Baby, you got him? Hello?
All right.
Wow, he actually got full aired. He actually got fully aired. Hello?
I feel like my palm might have met Baby Bay's cheek rather quickly, if not his palm.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so things fall apart pretty quickly there for C9, and Leaf has that pretty nasty spot above the wall that Fireball Ops is just not watching. Sees shot quickly. Jaw gets into market, door shut. Really determined to be main position here.
It's got a cute little setup from G2, where that outlaw goes off, and then they expect someone to walk forward, but maybe they can't find that kill. Valen is caught on the opposite side of the map. It provides an opening through elbow that C9 are happy to take. Try and get in over on a better weapons and the numbers. Must-win round.
There's a late pickup of Ali here for G2, which is interesting, but it leaves their short presence completely absent.
These are the kind of situations, these are the kind of rounds that have been C9's undoing today, not being able to close out crucial advantages.
They're just straight raw flooding in from alley. Not the most inspired G2 retake I've seen, I won't lie. And they kind of just give up short. They fully commit there to their alley side play.
And Vic comes through for C9 again. Swing out is nice off the paranoia. 3 little kills. He's just continuing to rack them up.
The return of Pickle Vic, man.
He's been playing real well. Last week in this one, in one of the most bizarre roster room situations we've seen in some time.
Yeah. Where
C9 will be glad that he's back because he's playing great. He has been fantastic.
I mean, you tweet out that you heard from a friend that your old org is having trouble replacing you, and then you go and join them. That's part of your announcement. I mean, like, what are we? I was gagged, as they put it. It was an interesting little intra-stage break for Cloud9. Top mid presence. To run into Trent.
I'm doing good. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I pressed to unmute my mic. I didn't.
To get a kill.
Maybe he's been doing this constantly.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Just trademark yourself off that A-long position. So it's always
Where is up fireballs? I have no clue. It's a good question.
Trent eating some more Sage Util.
He just wants to stay alive, not get spammed down. Baby Bay is not giving up his presence in the site, though. He's staying tucked back.
I like this. So you're going to get the better of him here. Now, at least G2, we have a chance to look at another really similar retake scenario. Oh, look at them. They just walk up into the site.
That's ridiculous.
That is rather pacey, I must say. Oxy's been taken down, and Jaw already has found his way to the box. A second kill for him. Rick? Rick? Where's Rick? Rick tries to shut it down there. I'm not really sure what Josh.
Are you good, bro?
Okay, I think he's trying to get Tread's attention.
Do you think
Rick?
Baby Bay's gonna tap him? Rick, do you think? I'm losing it. Will Baby Bay
dap him up?
Trent? Well, yeah, will he dap him up, you think?
Nah, he's got blinders on, bro. You start to get like that astigmatism, you know what I mean?
It's fine. Everyone took flashes. Everyone's blind. You're crazy, brother.
Oh, that's why he's
done
looking
it.
at you. Nice.
He's done it. Okay.
I guess Trent just flash jaw crazy on the entry and he died or something, but
I mean, Trent was, I think he was like in a smoke on top of like a Sage slow.
G2 have had some silly little spam kills through smokes as well, Val. Just like the random Vandal tap through the smoke. I mean, it's not totally random. He's just shooting for a guy on the left, but we're looking at the Baby Bay stats here. That Sentinel compared to the Duelist.
They're the same.
The fact that, yeah, he's putting up like just as good stats, playing that much of Vice as well. Like, he's played a good amount of Chamber this year, but that's also like majority Vice. And he's up there with what he'd been doing on Duelist. And also, like, a lot of the Duelist best performances came from him back in Kickoff, like when he was playing Waylay a little bit. And so if you can just have him playing Sentinel, focused on this agent where he has looked his best, it's the best thing for the team, surely, right? I mean, it does mean that they have to drift away from the Neon Phoenix, which
Getting
is
the double
feeling
Duelist
like
comps, yeah.
You know,
why? I mean,
at
Leaf,
the top
Leaf
of the
can
meta
do
tier
it,
list,
but then it's like Leaf can do that, but then what? Baby Bay's gonna like on Haven and stuff. Like, what? He's gonna pick up the Cypher, or is he stick on Chamber? Like, it does create some interesting questions about role assignment. Baby Bay always finds himself in a weird spot. Oh my goodness. That was snappy, and he knows it too. He sniffs disdainfully.
Over, by the way.
Back to work inside market off that trademark.
No charges left.
Leave looking for a good pocket to play from as Cloud9 try and clear market. Baby Bay's going to take eyes off him. And the judge at pretty long range there gets a kill. Okay, Cloud9 are completely without a paddle up the proverbial creek this round. And honestly,
Yeah, that was a dismantling from 17 different directions.
And this
Baby Bay's just working them.
Yeah, and there's 5 players in the server, so work that out from G2. The problem is here is this, we didn't really herald the round with fanfare, but this was a really pivotal round for Cloud9 to win. I mean, a lot really hinged on this particular round 17.
Yeah, just looking at the cash.
And they flopped.
And Baby Bay has done a nice job throughout this series on the chamber of finding some of the right timings to mix up a different early round push that he hasn't done before. So on this one, crucial round, not the best weapons over for G2. Like, he just has that Guardian.
Even in the previous round, he was, remember, he just wouldn't give up that A side position. He did go down, right? But he's mixing it up more than anybody else here. The other side of this coin, though, is that he conditioned this really obvious push up into B main on the attack side, right? He was a little, eventually, a little obvious there.
God, that was so sick.
Yeah. Very sharp.
Okay.
And look, G2 have not required the same level of heroics from Jaw and Baby Bay, but I do think it's telling that, again, we've got a sunset map. Now back
My fault. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I like try to eat a little bit, but I was generally so hungry. I just had to get it done. My fault.
Like in what I would call tier 1 esports. And honestly, he didn't really live up to the hype so much in the early days. I really feel like he's coming into his own only now. Quite late on in his pro career, even after departing his pro career. Such an interesting player to have followed for almost 10 years now.
Let me see, man. Also, I'm not gonna lie.
Trying to get right back over to A. This
It is C9 versus G2.
Some success on the attack side.
And G2's getting fried.
They want to set up something aggressive towards spawn. Off the sound cue.
Blind.
Goes out. No opportunity for C9 to push too crazy. That's a nice kill from Oxy.
Oh yeah, that was while Zelsis was what, reloading, sat back here. G2 gonna
come
back.
Oh my gosh. 4v2. Zelsis, you can do your best on top of this wall. Oh, he dropped. Never mind. Wait. Oxy, good kill. Fine. Empty.
Surely give pause for G2, but not enough to stop them in their tracks.
Yeah, C9, they kind of acquiesce that space, but they've just got stingers, so they end up being in this awkward mid-range situation when the Sage Res comes through and G2 wait for that util to expire. All right, stun's gone, etc. We got the res. All right, now we go back in, and they're at a good distance to just get.
I'm so sorry, Imi. Imi, I'm so sorry.
That was Imi.
Another early round Baby Bay moment where he's in a weird spot.
I haven't. Oh my.
This has been
W snap.
Another day in the office for G2. They're clocking in, they're clocking out.
I haven't seen a man this depressed in a minute. I'll be so honest.
Yeah. That's why I mentioned that previous
routine.
That round 17 was important, right?
Yeah, this is as routine as it gets for G2.
This is going to sound ridiculous, but it feels like Cloud9 today. They suited up. They put on their blue and white, less intimidating jerseys than G2, only to just slowly lose here on Sunset. Look good in all the same ways they've looked good, and look bad in all the same ways they've looked bad.
And really the context for this game coming into it is that these are two teams that are having some mental struggles. It's been tough times.
They're bantering with random people
C9
on Twitter.
are trying to figure out.
Like when Baby Bay hits you with a "this you" on Twitter, like you know it's bad.
Oh, Valen for 2. Trent gets 1. 5v2.
Way too easy for
4v2. Blind comes through. Vic TP's into their spawn with the bomb. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Trent flashed that corner and then just walked out and shot him.
I think the question is really moving forward. Are G2 going to be able to carry this over as the stage goes on, as they continue this forward and making?
I mean that was depressing. That was depressing.
That go down. We looked at those champs points. They just get another.
That wasn't
up to 15. They are more than in the conversation. They're damn near guaranteed
that wasn't
to
very
be
good.
There.
Then the story of Cloud9 being
that wasn't very good at all. I'll be honest.
G2 and VCT continues. It's now a 16-2 map record between these two at the highest level of Valorant competition. And now the realization hits that yes, we know 100 Thieves.
Dude, you know what the worst part about this is?
G2 are still on their
C9 have to go home and stream. They have to go home, they have to do this, and then they have to do all their interviews, they have to go home, do their podcast,
to turn themselves back
and then like tomorrow and for the rest of the week they're streaming.
That's not so readable.
Yeah, you know how irritated I would be knowing I have to go home, do a podcast, and then I have to stream.
Because they're still fighting for that international recognition.
Like, bro, Fireball's gonna fire up a stream tomorrow.
Interested to see play out, right?
I'd be so
Is this
sick.
The beginning of G2 just being right back in that dominant America's form. Is this the win that gets them in that mind state? The second is this Baby Bay Chamber going to be something?
Like I said, that was a long game. You were right. You were right. I thought it would look a little better than that.
For themselves. We'll be crossing to our Verizon post-match interview and just
Okay, so Entree for Fireball. Oh my gosh, wait, links! Okay, obligatory links message done. I'm God. Bye! Okay, Entree for Fireball. I want to know, from his perspective, what does he think's going wrong with these pistols? Because that's 0 for 10 now. Links joined here for my VCT watch party. I'm doing it in Discord. Wait, actually? You're watching the Polar stream in a VCT watch party? Bro, listen. The finals NA Cycle 3 is more entertaining than this game. I promise you, you tell anybody that watching this stream right now to go watch the finals, they might fall asleep. Listen, the finals is tough. But come on. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tilted. My shake arrived melted, but I also really want this shake, so like... Yo, I just realized, C9 manager, hold on. Can we open the C9 Twitter real quick?
Slow walks behind you now. Big wants to come forward.
It's a PR strat. It's a PR strat.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Out of the game, and I think G2 are going to step
up. The ones that really pioneered the same.
I was 1-12. I think I pied. I think I pied in one half. I think I was like 4-20 that game. That's why I say you can't have me without me. Nobody in this team is going 4-20.
Oh my god.
Give it to him!
Okay, they got that. And then they got Oxy go kill, okay. And then they have this one Oxy 2K where they lost 5v3.
Just fucking beat NRG and
Zeppa tilting. NC. Good try.
3 scrims, maybe 4 scrims.
3 scrims.
It's pretty good, you know, in this economy.
Yeah.
In this economy, and we'll take it.
I was gonna say, kind of, what's the average? What feels comfortable? Maybe it changes for international.
I think it changes. You know, some things just click instantly, but some things take a little bit longer. So I'm not sure about an average, but it's like usually like 2-3 weeks maybe to like actually get a comp like pretty good feeling. So we did it. Impressive turnaround.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And impressive rounds from you today as well. Like 2, 3, 4 clutches. Some pretty nasty there. How are you feeling in the game?
I mean, Breeze felt really good.
Yeah.
I think I've always been pretty good on Breeze, but today, I mean, just every shot was hitting, so it obviously feels pretty good, you know?
Hell yeah.
But I had a rough sunset, but it's okay. My boys close it out.
Hell yeah. Talking about Leaf, final question. Is there something on your plate this year that if once you get over that hump or that whatever it is, that sigh of relief will hit? Is there anything for you like that?
I mean, I think we still want to win the stage. So, you know, even though we're in contending for champ points and qualifying off points, we still, you know, want to be able to play more games and just be at the top of the competition. You know, that's just like step by step. I think every game is just a goal to win and just get better.
Before we throw to Jog and Baby Bay, send Loud. Who's got it?
I think Loud 2-0.
Okay. Lee, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. We are going to throw it over to Jogmo and Baby Bay hanging out in the smoothie bar. Take it away.
Yeah, we got the boys on the couch with us, and the other Baby Bay too.
Wait,
he's in the front. He's up here.
Wait, I'm taking that home. I'm taking that home. You want it? Yes, absolutely. That is mine now.
Yeah, it's yours. Well, you guys got a pretty damn dominant win. Chrissy's gonna get you the penguin to stand by with.
Finally, I get to cover my hairline. Why can't I play with this like Durka?
You could play like this.
Come on.
Can we see how that looks?
Yeah, that's a little big on his head. It's okay though. Works
now
out.
Everyone will know your name.
Finally, we're gonna remember the confidence there. So you come in, you talked a lot about the roles last week. You switch it up again, new Breeze comp. You're playing the dive, you're playing the chamber. Should we expect that on more maps? Is that the future? What's going on with these discussions right now in the team?
No, we were just trying to experiment for this Cloud9 game. We took the opportunity to just do a little bit more experimentation.
Yeah, just try some more stuff out.
I'm actually the main entry.
Really?
Yeah.
It goes in and it comes back out, but it goes back in before I go in. That's how it works.
No. I'm the real Neon player.
Oh, you're the real
on the
Neon player?
team.
Oh, how?
Can we settle
3
this
years
once
ago?
for all?
I think we need to settle this.
I'm kidding.
I want you guys to play a round of rock, paper, scissors right now.
Right.
For
Okay,
who's the
bet.
Neon player.
On shoot?
All right, on shoot?
Baby, he bullied some children.
Shoot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Best of three.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors.
That's how that works, bro.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, I can keep this up all day, buddy.
I got you.
He got it.
2-0, you're playing Neon now?
I'm done. I'm playing Neon now.
Yeah.
Or is this actually this is a psyop and you actually just wanted to play chamber?
He wanted to play chamber.
Hot dog.
They got some hot dogs. Hello?
Hot dog.
Where did they get these from?
No, okay, we're just going raw.
He's doing anything now, bro.
I mean, whatever you need.
All right. You definitely need a whole glizzy.
Wait. Oh, but I can't do any condiments.
No, you can do whatever you want.
do whatever you want.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Wait, what have you done to it?
I think we just killed something. Something just fell.
That's all right.
Okay, but anyway,
I was distracted by your dogs.
Back to the real conversation.
The
As
real
you saw,
conversation.
he clearly won the rock paper scissors. So he is the main.
They've never done this for anyone. I've never seen them pull out hot dogs and hats,
now.
bro.
You both got dogs. That's Baby Bay. He's wearing a hat. So now we all know. Send loud. That's coming up next. We're gonna figure out if it's really him though. Can I see some ID?
What is going on? I'll be right back, bro.
You don't have your phone? You don't have your phone?
No, I don't. Eat the dog. It's the only way to prove it.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, that's him.
There he is.
That's him.
Sentinel Cloud coming up next. Let's get out of here.
That feels good.
Definitely excited. First time playing them, I think, as well on stage. We did play them in a EWC qualifier and didn't go how we wanted it to, so definitely looking to get some revenge on that one.
This should just be matter of fact. Jerwin. Too soon, saturate flying forwards. Ace claimed.
Definitely a young team, kind of similar to Lev in my eyes, where they're kind of unpredictable. No one's seen much of them yet, so can only learn from what they're going to do in their first match and try to expect the unexpected.
Hard anchor position here. He doesn't have any U-turn. Real teammates to help him out other than Davi, but Davi's going to be going down. Luke Show. Oh my!
I think we have a pretty good dynamic on Double Duelist and me and Redux. We both give each other a lot of good input. We take criticism both really well. I think the dynamic can only get stronger from here, and we'll only look better. Definitely have a lot more things we are yet to show.
Welcome back to VCT Americas, and our second match of the We've subbed out the Glizzy Boys to bring back the normal deaths to talk about our second match up today.
All right, we back.
We'll see Sentinels facing off against Loud. Let's start by talking about this SEN roster because they came in week 1 without John QT, but despite that, got a big win to start their stage here. And they didn't have their IGL, they didn't have a core member of the team, but they still looked good. What did we learn about the new SEN?
YOLO. Yo, I got bubble wrap on my floor, bro, and I'm just rolling over it with my chair. What a guy I am.
You know, a lot of it was like so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, man. Next game. Come on. Come on. All right, food.
But
this one matters. This one matters.
Every map, I think that can only improve once they have John QT back in that IGRL, getting a little bit more of those kind of future reads and just overall helping the team.
And I think the big one for me at the start of a stage where we have a brand new map in the pool is they came out, they showed a Sunset, and they dominated, or a Summit rather, and they dominated on it, which I think is a huge thing to be able to prove because we've already seen quite a few different teams in the league floating Summit, like they're not even banning it because they assume the team they're playing against isn't going to be, you know, rocking.
They didn't even do the fake walkouts, bro.
Have already proven
they just got everybody sitting in the room.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, there you go. And now they even have their IGL, so it should look even better.
Yeah, he is going to be playing today, as you see John QT.
Only one that's actually locked in is Jerwin, bro. Everybody's sitting there staring at a monitor doing nothing.
It was also this absolutely
Or not
incredible day
Jerwin,
for Cortez.
Redux.
I've loved watching him play this kind of aggressive lurking style on the Sentinel. He was so confident.
And I think that is something that I felt was lacking a little bit with Sentinel's play back in stage 1, was having an aggressive lurker in a lot of rounds. I think it stalled out their attack side. So if Cortez is going to keep playing like this and keep being put in those positions on the attack side, that spells very good things on a variety of maps for them.
It certainly does, and especially with that full roster coming in, as you're mentioning. On the other side, Loud also got a win with their new faces. They had 2 additions coming in, both rookies stepping up to the stage, and they managed to take down Crew to begin. My question for you is just on these new guys. They're coming into the roster. What are we thinking about them? Davi, Tukazin, what's your impression right now?
I think they rounded out the roster so well. When I'm looking back at previous iterations of Loud, it kind of always felt like Luke Show and friends, but now it just feels like friends. Like they're all, you know, stepping up to the plate and looking insane. I think, David, I think the one thing that I want to see more.
It was always like Luke Show and friends, but now it's just friends. No. C9 is just friends, okay?
Big change coming in from tier 2, but if he kind of gets that aggression and that momentum going that he had in tier 2, he's going to be insane.
And honestly, I think the big takeaway for me, looking at Loud, was a lot of times when you see teams make like changes, or you
all
have
good.
Like young talent rookie players, you'll kind of pug out a lot of games, but especially on their map of Sunset, it was beautiful to watch them just run through the playbook on their attack side of their XX. They had so many good just 5-player hits, but also their splits working through mid, working through top mid with the Sage Walls. It was very deliberate, the plan they had coming in.
Yeah, and I think a big part of that is Ticky's in, because you know, before when you look at Loud,
I'm tough.
they couldn't actually do a full default because
If C9 signs one of the teams qualified for the Grand Major 26, I'm gonna lose it. Bro, you don't want more orgs, bro? You don't want more orgs? Come on, man.
So 2 teams that both had their new changes pay off in week 1, but they're in a pretty similar position. If you take a look at the champs' points, they're both in this kind of middle of the pack outside area where it's really close right now. So a match today, just getting another win on the board.
Oh, that is way brighter. I'm brighter. Anything but Nepotism 9? Bro, it's only the Val team.
A chance for that outside 3rd, 4th spot in the points.
There's no such thing as Nepotism 9.
Like the points is it's tough to make it when you consider that you have 3 teams already up into the double digits. So I don't even know if doing it through points is going to be good enough. They might need to just prove that they can go all the way, but certainly can't be dropping games if you want to stay in that conversation.
I mean, and it does all start here, considering that they're both
Not the worst run, not the worst.
Carry into playoffs eventually.
We can do better, but it's all good.
It absolutely will. It was strong week 1s for both of these squads with their new rosters, but now it's a full-strength Sentinels facing off against Loud. Map 1 of your 2nd series is coming up with Bren and Josh after the break.
Come on, man. SEN versus Loud, baby. I'm lucky feeling good for this. I'm lucky feeling good for this, bro. No, give me Sentinels. I want a quick laugh. A Loud one would be good. SEN win would be good. I low-key don't have a preference here, I'll be honest. I think I'd be excited no matter who wins. Who's the skirmish we got here? Redux versus Luke Show, and y'all are opping. Actually, just like children. Actual children.
You need to know the map, brother.
Hey, you're gonna sit here and tell me this is normal? Is Junkie T back? Yeah, he is.
GG, brother.
Okay. W Lin.
The back of all this chaos, weaving in and out past the cove.
W point wasting. 2 sleep deprived think straight. All good. I'm kind of out of it too, bro. Don't worry.
Well, let's get to it then. What a teaser that previous game was, eh? What a taste as we get into it with Sentinels versus Loud. Why are you smiling?
Boosh.
Sure, yeah.
It was quick.
Entree.
It was quick.
Dude, I like their matching
Sen versus
mustaches,
Loud,
bro.
though, this one's important, honestly. You might be mistaken, to be honest, because you see us on the couch in a smoothie bar. The players are potentially in a shoebox, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, you know, we're just waiting to get into the planes and whatnot, but this is a match that has stakes. It has importance because
I'm EU, bro. It's almost 3 a.m. All good.
Teams are playing for.
How's the game 2 already? Game 1 was G2 versus C9.
It's all about wins for them to try and find a way to get into champions that way. They really do just have to hit the floor running off the rip right now. And to be honest, making 1 or 2 seeds in their group. Now, number 1 seed, that might be a little bit too much for them to reach.
C9 aren't locked yet, so.
Currently. But there's a very real possibility that they can potentially overtake G2.
Yeah, no, C9 don't have it yet, bro. They're still figuring things out.
Sentinels all out.
Yeah, it does sound a bit crazy when we're putting it like that. That you might be.
I know. Oxy said that they're trying to take this.
But I think this is one of the moments
like
in history where G2 have looked a little vulnerable. And so if you are rooting for one of
like these first 5 games, these first 4 weeks for C9 are basically just them like getting ready for play-in.
Possible opportunity presented to at least put themselves in a position where they could do that. And this match is one of those. It also gives us our first opportunity to be able to look at SEN, look at how they want to play, how John's going to lead the team. Because last week we saw them honestly put together a really good win on the board in very tough circumstances.
It was. I mean, they were given a lifeline, really. A lot of players.
Does Oxy know they're about to get relegated? Bro, how are they going to get relegated, bro?
Map as well. He was lights out.
Could Oxy lose C9?
Marv stepping in for them as well.
His contract's still 2027.
Something to discuss really here. I mean, Loud actually opting into Lotus as an opening map, which is interesting.
It depends on if C9 decide they're going to stay in Val or not.
Kind of put that down to Crew just being a. Is it rude to call them a one-map team if they are a one-map team?
I don't think so at this point. I mean, there's enough evidence for it, isn't there? So.
On the other side of things, if you're looking towards map 2, both teams really like Breeze. This is one where I think both squads are very happy to be here. So SEN are using their map select on a map that Loud is super happy to be playing. I think Loud will be really content with this map pool overall, because also SEN then get rid of Summit towards the end, which it's not that we know who's good or bad necessarily on it between these two teams. We've seen SEN play it, but that was without John. They did kind of destroy, saw some awesome moments coming out.
They dropped almost every other team they had.
Still stuck in my head as one of the best plays I think we'll see all stage. But it's
do they have CS?
Whenever you get a new map.
You don't want to leave it to a coin flip necessarily. With Summit being played, obviously you can tell there is a slight delay as we're getting into the game. Now, I don't know what the issue is.
Listen, they got League of Legends. They got Call of Duty.
I need to see this game get underway, but I'm sure we'll be correcting it.
They got Valorant.
Getting to it.
Yeah, you're gonna go out there and sort it out.
Not really. I don't think that is under my responsibilities. But
I think this match is so interesting compared to the one that
they actually don't have a CS team anymore, huh?
Like it was difficult to take big.
Is it just Valorant, COD, and
whereas there is
CS?
so much to learn about these two teams here. What last week from SEN, we saw the absolute flaw.
Oh, they do have a GC team. I forgot. They have a GC team.
Their IGL. They didn't have their full squad.
Yeah, their GC team's good.
So the only thing you know about their
they have R6.
is it can only get better from there, and they were still good enough to be able to get on the board. So now you get to see.
I'm low-key scrolling C9's Twitter right now to see what other games they have.
How John wants to call the team.
Appendix status removed is a crazy one.
Well, I mean, is it true?
It is. It's a fact.
It's
he's
literally a
back in,
fact,
and he is recovered for it.
And he's also an incredibly important player for this team. He's one of the legacy players of that incredibly successful version of Sentinels that played throughout 2024. Also, a guy who's had to shift his role around fairly considerably since that period of time. He was known as a Sentinel player, moved over to playing Initiators for the team, has moved over to playing Smokes, and had
Our
an
6 roster don't count.
astonishingly
They dropped
good
their
start
full
to
roster
this
for
year.
a
Do you
new
remember when
team,
John was just
to
the
go from a
hand of
good
God?
team to bad.
Everything he touched turned to gold.
And see.
Could do no wrong, really. Could do no wrong whatsoever. Looks like we got best people on it, to be honest, figuring this one out. On the other side of things, too, with this Loud team, I mean, we're going to be talking about it, I think, a bunch.
The Valorant nepotism is expanding. Bro, listen, that don't even make sense, bro.
Place into this roster is, for me personally,
That's,
I mean, I think it's exactly what Loud needed. Somebody who's able to flex onto multiple duelists for them. You're going to be challenged in terms of him playing Raze, Jets, Neon. But he's doing it incredibly well. He gives them the necessary flexibility that Loud needed for quite some time. And somebody is just going to take over occasionally in rounds.
Yeah, I think that's actually.
You know, watch R6 again.
He's looked consistent.
I watch R6 once a year.
And he's also looked like he's taken that fragging ability from Tier 2.
I started watching
very,
6
very
Invitational.
Well to Tier 1. I mean, look at this. His damage per round of 156.
After
he's also got the flexibility in terms of the duelist that he's playing.
The W7M versus
he's
FaZe
stuck in
final.
a one-track mind of, you know.
And after that, I was
specializes
dialed.
in X particular duelist agent.
What a lot of teams are suffering from right now.
Yeah. So I think to Casino.
We all watching Salt Lake City Major. I thought that already happened.
He's really been able to.
Bro. Who's trying to travel to Utah?
Lacking it, to be honest. It's just that you now have threats at the front and back of the pack with Tikazine, and then
for a
Lucio,
esports major,
is the other big guy. Yeah. When we had Timotino on the couch and he was talking about this match, he said Loud are winning this for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
All praise for Loud
is what Timotino said, because they have. What did he say? Did he say they've got God or something?
He's him.
yeah,
they've
got Lucio.
And then we started talking about Ye, and then we got called Unks by Timotino.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
Can I have a sea salt ice cream? Sure, bro. Yo, this guy's still in the range, bro. Jordan changing his skins. Everybody, sit back and relax. We're not getting into this game for a minute, bro.
Godazia's been great as well for this squad. He's facing.
We're not getting into this game for a minute, man.
Again today. These are the games that I always think of as being incredibly entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
There is a lot of incredible Sentinel talent from Brazil.
Yeah.
And from
random location, I have no clue why they decided they were going to go to Salt Lake City. Out of everywhere.
They have so many incredible.
Does Ubisoft not have money?
Outrageously mechanically gifted Sentinel players from Brazil, and watching them go.
Does Ubisoft not have money for that?
Would you have your money on somebody in particular between the two of them?
It's a great question. We're digging deep into the story points now, aren't we?
I mean, I think I'd still have my money on Lucio, but I really would not be mad if anyone had the opinion that Gordazia has.
Gordazia's just been incredibly consistent as well, though.
Yeah,
he
really has.
It feels like he doesn't really miss a beat.
Wait, R6 is a Ubisoft game, right? I'm not trolling.
Yes.
I think when you're looking at somebody like Gordazia, you're looking at someone who can.
Dude, I hope Cortezia stays in NA, bro.
They said that they picked him up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Rob Moore that was talking about it, about the.
I like this guy.
Up, inject the energy in, even when I can't remember what game it was, but they were like 10-2 down. They got 2 rounds maybe.
Yeah,
they were getting absolutely smacked around, and it was Gordazia that was still standing up, bringing the energy. It's intangible, really. You don't really see it, but you definitely do, I think, when the camera's on them. All right, we're getting into it, though. Agent Select.
Agent Select.
Not going to be anything too crazy.
Yes!
Slowed us at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen some teams experiment with running double duelist. Loud just played against Crew, who played double duelist on this map, but instead, both of these squads going for what you would consider to be the most standard, fundamental, principled approach to Lotus, which is this idea of having your hard Sentinel, having your Viper, being able to play extremely well on the defense side, but also giving you lots of options to play both fast and slow on attack. It's something that both of these squads will be used to. My eyes on the attack side are going to be firmly on John QT. I think this is such a great opportunity early on.
Bro, I'm not going to go watch the
attack
finals,
side
man.
IGLing to look at what he's going to do with this
If
team.
Loud wins this, is it fair to say they're back? I'm not going to lie. I'm already thinking they're back. I don't even care if they win this or not. This team's still back.
What style does
they should have been back last stage, but they got like one match with Erde.
Squad actually out here on the server.
Yeah, real test of form, really, is what we're looking
I'm confident in saying they're back already.
That's what this stage is really about, is making sure that you do look as best as possible before you get into that essential either play-ins, or if you're lucky enough, you've been playing well enough all the way to the playoffs if you're able to skip it. It's definitely a luxury. A lot of
Worst part about C9 interviews is they do the podcast right after the game, so I'm just sitting here waiting.
Gunning for a potential spot.
Wait.
I mean, if SEN could dodge the play-ins, that would also mean
they don't do it like
a rivalry revenge match
after interviews.
Caillou.
Yeah.
I thought they go home and do that.
IGL of Sentinels, who are currently playing for M80. That's what awaits SEN if they.
Are you okay? Are you 100% sure that it's the podcast they're recording right now?
Fine. Who even has an opportunity to contest G2 for that kind of spot?
Yeah. I can't agree. I think we still have a lot of questions in terms of where G2 might be form-wise. These two teams might be looking to hold a candle to them, but for now, they've got to get through each other. And we could be looking back at this match right here, right now, as one of the more pivotal ones, I think, over the course of Stage 2. What defines potentially your run of whether or not
maybe because before Oxy took forever and I was told it was the podcast.
Questions are going to be answered, no doubt about it. Eyes onto Sentinels for their attack side. How do they look after a big long break? We finally get to see the full roster put together.
That podcast is like an hour. Is it not? Am I
Like
trolling?
SEN want to take control of the game early. A B pistol round. But Loud have got people.
Could also be meet and greet though. Well,
slow going for now.
There's nobody to meet and greet with because, you know.
This is contact with Paranoid being held. That peak though, that's David just immediately
Basement
putting a bit of hurt,
games.
laying it all the way down. But there's a nade at your feet and you're going to have to respect
Luke Show with
it.
the spam kill on
Well
Jerwin.
dealt with Jerwin. Immediately taken out. Into the pop we
Alright,
go.
they getting beat.
Plants.
Cancel the
Deny
plan
for
with the
now.
nade.
It's a lovely
You plant
nade,
pit or
just
what? Nah.
Sails Koreans right into the
He's
perfect
keeping it
spot
calm. He's
there,
keeping
but
it calm.
second go of things. Jonah.
Alright, let's see it.
Finding
5v4 on
out
this
the
on this
post plan we
retake
go.
here. Alright, Day, you want to open this door and blind so bad. You want to open this door and blind so bad.
Got Zia, repositions, goes and takes
Oh, he
over
actually
towards
smokes
B
a
main.
link here.
Still with that paranoia held though.
Oh, he has two smokes.
The
Never
ult
mind.
to be
He's
used by
brain dead.
Loud as the door's going to be open and wide. Trying to pull attention away. Paranoia's going to be sweeping early here. Doesn't catch on to anyone.
Louder
He
taking him.
lowers anything and it's to Kazine immediately.
Loud played
answers
that
back straight
super
away. Trying to
patient.
weave in and out, ducking within the pit. It's Sean
Center still winning now.
QT. Getting the most done here, but it leaves it just
Cortez
up to
1v2.
Cortez. 45 HP was unaccounted for a moment, and the shots
Yo,
going just
Loud
far
played
too
that
wide.
so
Time
patient,
was of
bro.
the essence, but Loud get it under control.
That is such a patient retake from Loud. They tapped the door. Sen took the bait, thought that they were fighting.
Yeah, Sen walked into them, bro.
Had to overpush. Getting caught with John's fuel expiring as well.
Cortez whiffy, no, all good.
Jonah P just ends up out in the open to Kazim with an easy kill.
I mean, it was a good three for them. I'm not gonna lie, I thought they'd be able to pull it out.
Every second you could get.
Yep.
Out of the post plant.
Really lovely stuff.
What's up, Sky?
Do love to see it.
This is a team that's lacking quite a lot of experience. So having them play in a way that is this disciplined and shows a lot of...
Where's Marv? We
shows a lot
lost?
of
I'm
character,
sorry,
I think,
bro.
for Loud.
You lost, Iceman. You lost all the confidence in your roster.
Ton of util here, but it's all going to be...
Yeah, I just realized if Sentinels lose today, bro, people are generally going to be asking where Marv is. Bring back Marv.
Flip of the switch, that door's going to be open and wide. This is just sent.
Guys, bring back Marv.
Definitely posturing.
So cooked. It's so
Sounds like
cooked.
that as well. Also showcase
Gonna be a
the
genuine
level of
complaint.
control that Erde has over the team, right? Everybody knows exactly what their job is. The newer coaching staff of Romanilli coming in as well, I'm sure, helps with all of that. But if you're looking at the IGL versus IGL matchup, there is a massive experience difference between these two.
Yeah.
And John will be hoping to exploit that. But Erde's
Bro, I hate how much noise my
such a tight leash. And it
my
works really well. He gives them the
my mic arm
flexibility
makes
to make
now.
plays when required, though. Luke Show.
Like, I think it's
he's
just because
allowed
I've
to
had it
play
for like a
fairly
few years.
Loose at times on his
But like, it is so
defensive
creaky.
anchoring and attack side lurking. And he may well get tested here.
Well, 2 players in through B. Looks like the goal is...
Like, I think I got this for my
Focus
18th
towards A, but then send it to try and
birthday.
get that plant down. And there's nobody home on the B side. So
27-inch monitor?
You'll be able to get the
No,
extra
no,
pocket
no.
change and
Not
all
monitor
that.
arm, mic arm.
This is one of those
I have a
times where
24-inch
you've got to make
monitor.
something
Well,
happen in the post
my third monitor is 27, but
We'll see just how far that discipline can go from Loud. They were very patient when they were trying to play this retake again. Not seeing any pushing, are we?
No, not being proactive about this one.
Letting the fight come to them. Season a nade though, that is quite good, but you can just tuck towards a corner.
Bobby
That'd be a little bit
takes
worse
only a
for
little
wear,
bit of
but still
damage
alive
from
for
it.
Now Paranoia also going to be sweeping, blinded up.
NT
but
Jerwin.
Luke Show anticipating the angle. Still Jonas.
Jo
right there.
oh, wait, 2
Again,
right clicks.
2-piece already found. Luke Show just
Jonah
trying to
down.
insert
Alright,
himself and
Cortez,
announce himself towards that
1v3.
conversation.
Yeah.
Cortez here.
Good round, though.
It's a blind spot for just a second, and it does make it deadly.
Yeah,
a little bit expensive.
That one was expensive, and I think the big difference there, Brennan, is that they disrespected the Viper Orb. So Loud's patience in the round 1 retake was partly...
Wait, it was Nightwig all along? I thought it was Nightwig? Yeah, no, it was Nightwig.
And look at this.
Dude, W Nightwig.
Playing inside of it again.
W link spam, W link spam.
Setup. But Loud weren't willing to wait it out.
Leaf got into a car accident on his way to the game.
Take a lot of the bite out of this.
Gotta do that, boys.
Erda coming in with a Vandal and Darker with a Bulldog. But this should be Sen's to take.
I'll look at the other tweet at half.
Got the guns, they're not taking any chances.
I'll keep it up so I remember.
Like I said, it should be Sen's to take. Things considered, that's a crazy risk to be taken, but
sure, walk through. Why not? Yeah, that's the gun, by the way.
That's a pure gamble on the bonus.
that is their Vandal.
They're just banking on the fact that his A players were telling him there was a little bit of noise being made, and just hoping that that was an A-lean default.
Interesting maneuver.
Yeah, walking out through your own one-way.
Yeah,
a one-way to put it. You won't see them do that on a round that isn't the bonus, though.
Oh, and that's smokes too, by the way.
Unless the brainworms have got them.
Yeah. That's Tigazin going to get spotted here by the Prowler.
I don't think Jonah's going to let him get this gun.
Well,
but at some point he has to give it up.
He does. He's defending.
Hey, you're the guy, bro.
How much do you want to fight over it? That's the question. Because
Jonah,
Tigazin, he's no slouch. Sheriff in his hands. But still,
clean
Jonah
shot.
Good level of awareness here. Door's going to be open and wide. Luke Show, you sneaky lads. Waiting for the right timing over this one, but again, similar gameplay, and we're just, I mean, what are we?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even realize that was
they're on the same team.
They hadn't cleared Darker behind the box the entire time, and then John's clutching his chest. I think it gave him a heart attack as well.
Yeah, that's a funny one. Okay.
The 6th player of Sentinels.
Dude, I'm gonna be so honest. I saw Darker on the screen. I genuinely thought that was his teammate. He was chilling for a minute.
Okay, that round though, extremely light buy on the bonus from Loud, and Erda took a gigantic gamble at the very beginning.
What do you have?
It didn't pay off. So now we get to see our first rifle round. If this series is about learning where Sen are at with their main team, rounds like this are going to tell you so much.
Going back to the opening default here. Smoke a bits and pieces of the util to see if he can lay claim to Mound. It's given up freely.
Jonah's been prioritizing getting that ult online, so Nightfall up very early here, considering it's a expensive ult.
You're hearing the thorns, but not much else. Wondering where the setup could be. Just trying to see if they can fish for the break on the thorns.
John clearing that high ground position as he
Might
scales
get
in.
cleared here, though. He needs to be in a very sticky situation, potentially. He's got the orb. He'll be able to cross.
Let me see. What comes through? Erde has to get off.
Meanwhile, ult expended. It's going to be Nightfall scatter.
Erde, are you?
Erde. Can't really hear anything, but still sidestepping into this one. But all that damage.
Brother!
Barely alive. Sliver of HP. The Paranoia is just a last-ditch attempt to see if he can try and live in the process. Now we're going to see it. Season and nades. Going to be deaded early here. Stuart going down from Tigazin. Brings it into the 4v4 to retake. Fast now. Off the cuff here.
Okay.
Already with that control.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Sen just won this.
For Redux' position. He gets a dink.
Unless they just get fully out aimed.
Backing up and away, trying to play off his team's pressure, but that orb in their face does cause difficulties. Redux is basically on an island here.
Oh my gosh. Redux.
It's domination from him. Now Vandal in his palms. He's making it.
Erde's a little too active in some of these rounds.
God, Redux is one of my
he needs
to watch at the moment. I love the risks that he takes in spots that are dangerous.
He needs to calm it down a little bit.
Really pleasant on the eyes. I mean, that little one tap there as he just swings around. Super tight angle. But also, John plays that round
Erde's dying like
and he
super
really barely
early.
has any impact with his gun at all. But as soon as he identifies
them having smokes there on that retake and being up a guy would be so huge.
For his squad to accelerate. That's exactly how you want to play a 4-1 attack side. Your one player who's the lurker realizes, oh, if they're trying to threaten me on A, they must have a lot of bodies there. And that means that my squad
Get on my bomb side, boy. Just saw someone call Boaster Kerrigan a Valorant. It's a compliment, no? It's a W guy.
About as well as you could really hope for.
Yeah, well played.
Kerrigan's a winner.
And the SEN players hitting their shots.
Loud. It's a counter
Still 1 for 1.
Trade from Tigazine. He's straight onto that line. Redux is going to be punished as a result.
Yo, what's up with these omens and wanting to insta-die?
Needs to be reclaimed. Erde! Down. He's got the rifle back.
Oh, wait, he's in a smoke. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was standing in the open. I didn't realize there was still a smoke tree, bro. I thought he was just trolling.
Heavy prioritization over the show. Stop.
And he's
lovely adjustment. That was
NT, brother.
49 HP though to nade will at least sail
John
on
gets
there.
cooked.
Take him out.
He's done a great job, but this time SEN can't accelerate as easily because the Vice setup is right in front of them.
That's the difficult part, isn't it? But they are looking potentially to contact all the way in. Angles aren't being held. It's Cortazia who's the brave one, putting on a brave face and a show of form. Slinger's not enough for the job there, but Darker, he's got a bandit. At least tries to level it out. To Kazine now in that 1v2.
All right, let's see it.
Under Cortazia.
Dude, TK's 35 HP, but Cortezia is literally 1, so he's a 9 health. And then Jerwin is max HP with an outlaw. But, I mean,
how he can take this in a 1v2.
listen, you get that kill on
Setup in
Jerwin.
the post line is so good from Cortazia.
Balls up.
Oh, I think they know. Yeah.
25 HP, steps forward.
Oh.
Does ISO fight down?
Cortez is 9
Nice,
HP.
now,
Unk, turn around!
He's left guessing.
He's so convinced this guy's main.
It's all played for.
Time, bro.
Holding up the breath from Cortazia. He's on 9 HP himself. He didn't want to show even any signs of life. Not a sound. But now finally, it's all on Tigazine. He's got that half earned already, sticking all the way forward and through. Cortazia swings, plays it well with the punish.
Dude, I thought this guy was gonna walk the entire way around the bomb site, bro. We were like, yo, there's not that much time for you to just be full walking.
But there were so many
full clearing every single angle. If you don't move.
I love the way that John plays it over towards Rubble. I can't believe that he's able to get back into that space as easily and still manages to get a kill out of this. How on earth has Erda missed that one?
It's absurd.
And Cortazia also love the way that he's utilizing his utility.
These people never seen Prime FNS. That's the Kerrigan of Valorant. Listen, FNS only has 1 win.
But Lauda keeping the pressure on, despite the fact that they're now down around. But these Rubble mid-round reclear fights have not been decisive for them.
No.
If anything, they've actually just opened up opportunities for John to either win the round through his calling or his individual skill.
So they've got big tools here that they could utilize to just brute force this one forwards. They haven't really gone for any fast plays. It's usually just been pump fakes and away, but now we're going to see it, finally. Bit of emphasis being placed onto it, but what a shot by Erde. Okay, straight to the temple. Jillman's taking out Darker.
Oh my gosh.
Flooding in off the team's pressure. Loud, putting on a hell of a defense.
Cortez tries. All right, Redux 1v4, bro.
Crumbling beneath them.
Is this also your bomb site or no?
As the spike has an ult, but really...
The dog almost missed him. I'm not going to lie. The dog almost missed him.
To even just make it one...
Talking about stats? Okay, my bad,
Yeah,
my bad,
if
my
he
bad.
gets a pick here, though, he might well commit the ult to this.
I send it. Could be preempting it at the back of his mind. He just needs a kill or 2 to go his way and potentially could take it, but no. Double up there, bit of a high-low. Darker was instantly on the scene of the site.
What a shutdown. Loud looking way more comfortable as soon as Sen increased the tempo.
Why is Jerwin always dying but never getting a kill? I actually don't know.
Immediate. They knew what they had to do. Instead of playing the retake like they were over towards B.
Like, this one's just, like, unfortunate, but, like, man.
Didn't clear.
I don't know, I feel like Jerwin's so much better than this.
Floods back in. Completely boxing Sentinels in. No space given by that showstopper at all.
No.
John's tilted.
So it's probably going to be slower rounds from here on out for Sen because fast tempo. Loud have proven that they can deal with it.
Yeah, no. I understand this guy, but I'm saying, like,
the bits and pieces of util over the
I swear
wall,
he's used to, like, fry.
It's keeping 3 of their players essentially tethered over there, but...
This is one of the few times, actually, where he's backed off in the first 20 seconds, though.
Yeah.
You know, normally he sticks around to try to break a boombot or break a horn. This time the Prowler's going to re-clear over towards A, and Loud now have better macro ideas or understanding in this round than they have done previously. For whatever reason, though, they're not rotating off, even though the Prowler saw nothing.
The one's going to be deaded early, though. Darker feeling pressured in a spot like this. He's just got
Darker
smoke to really duck and weave away from, but his contact plays center walking all the way in, and it's spawned a surprise. One hell of a surprise
brother.
at that. Luke Shaw looking to see if he can plug up the gap. A lot of damage done. Dings through the wall, still squaring up, but that's still Garden forced to be respected now. Peeling all the way back and away. A lot of damage done. Notice they could do some serious work.
Hey, he gets the plant down. That's what matters.
Target found and target acquired. Still, Jonah P gives up his life for the cause.
Redux ult out to
And
main.
it's bad plant as well. They have to play on site here.
Both players now, Cortazir and Redux, going to be forced into uncomfortable territory. Still waiting for the cooldowns to come back online. There's a horn there, but
Cortez for one.
again, top of the head's just...
Oh! Bandit! Oh!
And Redux!
2v3.
On their lonesome, essentially. That was a very, very tough position to be pushed into.
Redux being able to be the supportive guy in that situation. He really can do it all, but Cortazir's aim is so sharp. You see him laser focused on the players coming towards him. You thought,
dude, Cortez is tough.
His aim would have to swing away to break the horn. No.
Yuck.
Redux has got his back. 100% trust from Cortazir in that situation.
Nice! Come on! Let's go!
Cortazir stays laser focused on the opposition and shuts down the retake. It's a big one.
Why did my BR drop this guy again?
Out of these rounds. Early ideas looked good with the discipline on the B retakes, and now these slower rounds.
They wanted to build the Osboss team.
Ewok's got the number. He's got him downloaded.
Yeah, but it is a SEN timeout, interestingly enough. So they hit the button off the back of, presumably in this round before the clutch went off.
That is strange.
When things went wrong, even out, it was I don't know, misinput.
No, I mean, it's a big red button. You can't miss the input too much, can you?
I don't know.
Ewok's leaning on it.
Scratching your elbow, you just you knock it accidentally. It'll be funny.
I'm struggling to imagine what the timeout has been taken for here, though, because I actually think that contact play into C was a lovely idea.
Yeah, it was. It was good.
I mean, maybe he just wants to be proactive about the adjustments that they're making and try to keep Loud constantly on the back foot. But I'd say that right now, it feels like SEN have the better understanding of how the map's being played. The fast round they went for didn't work, but otherwise, John's pressure towards Rubble and the way that they're being able to get into C is really nice.
Yeah, real working of the map here from John QT. Sentinels have the right ideas. Whole bundle of util here, but let's get some enlightenment from the Sentinels side.
Oh my gosh, talk to me.
Guys, is gonna go down. Keep walking, boys. Keep walking.
Drop your wall,
Drop your wall.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't see it.
Can you smoke stairs for him?
Yeah, smoking. Yeah, could be behind the box.
Get rid of wall up. Let's face with this wall, guys.
Opening tree right now. He played ceiling last time. I'll contact that blind.
It's close right.
Blind. Ceiling. One is ceiling. Ceiling and one open door. Open door. Open door. I'll see.
We gotta make a play.
Oh yeah, I'm blind. One B. One is ceiling. You have C. I'm getting water. Or ceiling. You should have C. One more B. Go C. There's gonna be one water. Give me fade. You alone.
Okay.
I'm running now. I have one thorn and flash. They might go fast. I know you have a brawl. You going to all? Or?
No, I'm not.
Alright.
I need to reload.
Cortez has one thorn. We can throw a flash for you. You do have full gas?
I've got no 20. Wait.
Can you get gas when you have it?
Yeah, well, I have now.
One water.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down.
Go down.
It's going down.
2 water.
One
more water.
Good first.
We're thorning. Amin has a gun. We can walk out with the thorn. I can flash for you behind you. I'll break. Cortez can look top side. I can flash. Flash him.
Sack me.
Ben. Top side. I'm playing. Off. You go first.
Last player standing.
Needs half. Count to 2.
You just kill.
Nice!
Let's
go. I love that you died so
come back.
The second.
They are playing these situations so
Dude,
damn well.
That is nice.
That was a lovely little listening from SEN's side.
They're dialed.
Beautiful communication of things that they could do for each other.
I feel like the beginning of the round, like when everybody was alive, bro.
I mean, that was really
everybody was talking.
I will say though, this was a 5v3, and Loud spotted an opportunity to try to close.
But
out
yeah,
the
no.
round Then at front B,
They're so locked in like these late rounds, bro.
Bro, look at me. You died so I can win the second clutch of the day, bro.
You died so we can win the second clutch of the day, bro.
5v3 like that. Tikazine fights front B, and Erda opens the door. See?
That is a 5v3, huh?
You need to try to force 5v3.
Ew.
You don't.
Good shot.
And it's ended up fell into the defeat.
Listen, that's what we call confidence kills.
Sentinels are going to be sending this one.
Come on, Jerwin.
Through into the A site.
For as
No
much
fear
as
whatsoever.
Yeah, for as much as we were complimenting them on their discipline earlier on, they absolutely lost it there.
Losing track of things, but yeah, can't sing the praises enough for Sentinels off the back of that listening here. They are in a prime position now. Jerwin just one away from the ult. Love to get a little eco kill to his name. Something to look forward to as we get into round 10. This is essentially cleaned up at this point.
Yeah. This round had very few threats in it, and I think...
Dude, it's so funny, bro.
They can go faster towards A on a
it's
round
so
like
funny.
This.
I never...
Yeah. Even if he dies here.
I never thought I would be sitting here watching Jerwin on Sentinels and going, yeah.
As well to try to set him up.
Or like wanting him to like do better. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
All right, good to see. Good to see. Seemed like he wanted to back off.
But like I want to see the guy perform, bro.
Nah, just go get your kill.
Send it. They got money.
Ooh.
Daddy did reclaim the rifle.
That'll help
Good
a
with the
little
gun.
bit with the money, but to be honest with you, it's rounds on the board that matter here. Way more for Loud. They just lost a 5v3 that cost them 2 rounds because of it then contributing to an eco afterwards.
It was the 2v3 prior to, a little bit earlier on.
Oh yeah, it's all been...
Would have never guessed the trust and plug guy would be on Sentinels. No. That's not the point I have.
They're not playing the early rounds.
The point I have is the trust and plug guy beat 100 Thieves, and I had to sit through that
Of an opportunity to get into
and get flamed.
Down. But now they've started.
The 100 Thieves lost to a T2 team in the off season.
Really seeing Sen, I think, reaping the rewards of the break that they've had.
And then every other time Jerwin was playing against a team I wanted to win, he would just fry.
Hit's going to be layered down here from Loud. It's going to try and simplify the map ever so slightly. They're going to be sending this one again. There's no baiting at the wall. Jerwin's going to be sent flying forwards now with that showstopper. There's no blue room open for him to see if he can hunt down any remaining players, but they'll be happy with the space. Scales all the way forwards now, get the rest of the team involved.
Just wanted to bring up the 100 lost trust and plug. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It's in the past now, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. This ult is so fat.
Okay, Nightfall's coming, and that was on the other side of things.
Has this ult always been this long? I know it was wider before, but has it always been that long? Kill for Jerwin. Nade comes through. Oh my gosh.
It's a guessing game as to where these players might lie. Still Loud.
3v2.
Retreating and backing up and away. Is what it looks like.
These guys are out, bro. They're out, bro.
For another day.
They're gone.
Another round on the board here for Sentinels.
These B retakes have all been about how John plays around his util.
No, I'm just here finally good. Don't complain about past events. No. You understand where I'm coming from. You understand where I'm coming from. Jerwin used to tilt me. I hated when Jerwin would get on and play the game, bro. Because when he would get on and play the game, I had to watch him beat somebody that I wanted to win. You know what I mean? But like now, I just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And then hold it for long enough.
Now I want greatness from him.
Come in and help Joe.
And he's also on Sentinels.
And once they have that spot, the pick goes down. I really love the way that John's been calling.
Listen, bro. If you're gonna do all that in T2, bro, I'm gonna need you to show it in Tier 1 too, man. Come on.
Give it a bit of grace, I think. When
draw me a couple 30s. Call it a day, bro.
To the team sort things out, but they are really struggling now. This is potentially the difference between 7-5, a respectable half, or one where you're getting absolutely shut out.
Oh, they have guns.
Torque and Canes are all over again. Oh my gosh,
some kind of snowball
dude.
Final 2 rounds of the half. This is an opportunity for the coaching staff to come in and give them 2 good ideas to try to level this.
I'm just sitting here remembering that
fine. I mean, they won the pistols.
That Canes era
and then you just have to rely on.
What I can't remember the Invitational or Sen City Classic, bro. All I remember is he was playing and he was just ripping like aces. He had an Odin he was pulling out. He was Phoenix Flash.
Both of them have to go Loud's way in order to make this feel competitive. Sen have been very.
Oh, I'm on ISO now.
Control. The only rifle round they
I just want to get banned 1 year hardware ban. I don't know. I'm tired of talking about it though. How does he get a 1 year hardware ban? I don't know. It's over in like 6 more months, man. Actually, it's not even 6 more months. I'm lying. But like, you know.
Ideas. To be honest, it kind of feels like they've given up with them because the execution wasn't good enough. Loud have started also fighting over towards Mound a bit more, but Sen have not really been contesting this ever since they made the adjustment.
No. It was the early rounds, like you said, beginning of the half, but not much since then.
And beginning of the half, Loud were playing bunker setups on C.
Yeah.
Whereas now you see Vice swapping over towards A. Urda making it his responsibility to grab information on C.
Jonah. It's posturing like there are more players here. This is crazy for them. All the way forward, facing the wall for the team. He's alone doing that.
They're making it feel like it's a B to C default currently. Loud are hearing these noise cues,
by the way.
And actually there's a double lurk potential over towards A.
Awesome.
Again, now more fakes. Big call from John here, faking like they're going over towards A. The Prowler clears it out though.
Urda, I mean, at least spotted. Top of his head. He's got to be careful. Does have the TP to get out.
I think Loud actually do have a decent read about this. The Prowler was important.
On Rubble too.
Yeah, Luke Show's getting deep on Rubble. So they're going to be able to stack bodies over towards C. Tukazine is in the perfect spot to give Loud a massively important round. Another fake.
We're going to be throwing ults into it, apparently, just trying to make the most of this one. Tikazini's running over towards it, but they've called it off ever so slightly. Still SEN. Prime now.
Still Erde's like playing fully inside here. That's blind for it.
Now under that pressure. A really hot position. We're going to see this one with a showstopper that just goes and leads clearly
down.
One kill.
John.
Sentinels.
Yo, if John wins another one of these like late rounds, bro, oh brother.
Spike needs to be reclaimed. It's not been picked up. John doesn't have it.
Oh my gosh! It's on top of the thing! He still picked it up. Oh, and they're in a 2v1 now, by the way. Jeez, man. It is Luke Show, though. It's winnable.
Just drifting into a horrible scenario. 1v2 for him to see if he can piece together anything. Try and get past these players they're already seeing signs of life. Safe Might's going to be good. Connects into the corner. John finding his time, just trying to play it down to the bitter moment.
Oh, Jonah doesn't swing.
Still being played here. That swing by Jonah P.
It's so good.
It is.
That's
it's
great
just
timing
right
for him to swing that.
The Lucio doesn't.
The aiming shot finally landed. Bang! Come on, brother.
Immediately trade out John there. It makes it feel like he's going for a flank, going for a play, reposition himself somewhere else. And he just picks a delayed timing right as Lucio swaps away.
I love that
this
for
round
you.
Was so winnable from Loud. I loved all the different layers of how John was faking where they were actually looking to end. The B fake from Jonah P was inspired because it pulled to Casino.
Bro, everything. Right, bro.
Was going towards C.
Right, bro. It's a trust the process type thing, bro. Everything looks like it's
In terms of the IGLs, John QT versus Erde. Monumental difference in terms of the
everything's going great for you. Oh my gosh. Everything's going great for Jonah P too.
It's really everything going right for you. Luke Show is having to take risks here. He's way ahead of the door. Just tries to take the fight forward.
Makai shorts in a week did 900k. Brother.
Loud are crumbling.
You're dialed.
It might feel like he even has to take the risk and force the fight. Same with Davi. They don't have their own Viper Wall to be able to escape, so Davi's got to
brothers in chat talking about he's married. You know what? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Constantly.
Most of these rounds have been SEN digging themselves out of player disadvantage situations, which is remarkable considering that they're up 8-3. But this is one where they've got a 4v3, a player to the good, and they found the empty site again. I mean, just so much good stuff to say about the way that John's been navigating this on attack.
Season's going to be landing where they anticipated, but lucky for SEN, nobody is home. Still, John goes down
through
at B Avenue.
Well,
that's going to even
no more
3v3. It's given
no more advantage. 3v3. Dog comes through.
I mean, he's so far forwards.
Jonah, what you got? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nobody at all. He's pulling Util out at least. I'm going to be gliding back to the rest of the pack here. The Hornets at least clearing a portion of the site, but there's a smoke in their faces. They're going to get past this one now. Jonah P. Just 50 health to work with here, but he is shutting the door in their faces.
Redux. All right, bro. 2v1. Guy's half HP. Good kill for Redux.
To his devices,
I'm so scared of the Sentinels team. I'm genuinely terrified of the Sentinels team right now.
Another spot where Redux just gets a play off a teammate. I thought it might descend into individualism towards the end, but Jonah dances on the edge of it so brilliantly. Like you said, baiting out all of that retake.
I know we got you sick. Hey,
falling back into a
it don't matter. 100 Thieves still the best team. So, like, it don't even matter for real. You know what I'm saying?
Remarkably well played. This is a very nice half from SEN.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Checking all the boxes right now. This Sentinel squad.
All right, let me watch this Twitter video real quick.
All the way.
Let me tap into this Twitter video real quick.
能点到头吗？哎呦，这个残局是谁的？是 Super。残局无视距离，无视枪械 ，ID 一响，自动拿下。那好像有什么想展示的。黄牌来了。
This guy's bringing yellow cards and red cards out of his pocket. Bro, we're actually pulling out props mid-game. Love seeing Redux do well. I remember when he was just like 14 in our mutual. In our mutual chat. Did. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing this roster get put together is so nice, I'm not gonna lie. Like, because Sentinels got Redux a year ago. I think. And he was playing T2. Bro, but like Redux, John QT's kind of been the Sentinels guy for a little bit. Cortezia from MIBR, who like came up last year. Jonah P, veteran man. Jerwin, new blood, still trying to prove himself. You know what I'm saying? This could be a really nasty team. This could be a really scary team. Like they're already like they're already kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like they already are pretty nice. But I wonder what they look like at the end of these 4 weeks of groups. And like if they make top 2 in their group, or if they don't make top 2 in their group, then what do they look like in play-in and come playoffs?
As well with a #1 VPN Express VPN. Make sure the scan.
Could they push for a champ spot?
Your screens and get involved here, but the Sentinels that are looking honestly really, really nice. Finally getting a chance to stretch out
Who
their
knows?
legs a little bit with John QT back in the main lineup.
Who
Good to
knows?
see their attack side calling, I think, was extremely good. They've got themselves up a 6-round lead, like you said.
I think they can still go to champs.
Yeah, it's nice.
And you can see here a small correction from us. That was Loud's tactical timeout earlier on that was taken, where we were puzzled about why Sen would have taken one after winning.
Makes more sense.
Yeah. So Loud now with no tac timeouts to work with either.
Got a piece to give a 1 round at a time.
We had so many questions about why Loud had picked this map when it was the one that they ended up losing to Crew.
Yeah.
But all right, fair enough. Maybe they thought the matchup would work for them.
Envy Hate Watch tomorrow, their last game of VCT ever? What do you mean?
Shoulders of Erde here.
They still got 2 more after tomorrow. Or
see if they're up to the task here. Jerwin is
4 more after tomorrow.
This one. Holding down to that angle, but
Ew.
spotted out, but still locked onto the line. Damage
1 for Jerwin. Good damage
playing
though.
for the second one, but still it's going to be pot shots raining down through that wall.
No, what if they win in playoff? What if they win in play-ins? What if they make playoffs, huh?
Also somehow dropped
What if they lock it in play-ins? You never know. They can make it. They can make it far, brother.
Fully committing. It looks like if it was the A side, but they're going to have to bait out that wall for now.
Cortezia wants to hold his ground.
Yeah, moving forwards, but that horn needs to be dealt with, and now he has to weave
Cortez.
back forward still. Bailout is in order. John QT from that high ground.
Oh my gosh.
Opposite all, really.
Good damage as well.
Oh, couldn't quite help out Cortezia, but still he's
Davi
done some
fought
damage
6
and
HP.
more.
Yeah, that was a headshot through the wall.
Yeah. Brought into a very winnable spot.
All right, let's see it, bro.
Player advantage here for Sen. Giving themselves up. Darker. Got his eyes on the doorway now. Knows it's been opened up, but that's Jonah P just playing this one perfectly, causing chaos and confusion. Trying to pull the attention away for these Loud players for now, but Darker's back onto the line. It's going to take some real sharp shooting on display.
2v1.
Instantly traded
Davi 6 HP. I mean, Jonah's 1.
only
Okay,
6
never
HP
mind. Yeah, just
to
right
his
click.
name.
Yeah,
Does
okay.
not have to get anything done.
Also, why?
This might be
Also,
a
hold on.
remarkably
Candy, why would you be hate
100%.
watching Envy? We don't hate watch Envy in this house, bro. Come on.
Have to force down 3 to 10 on their map pick.
Yeah.
Sen utterly in control since round 3, basically. A tiny little blip. A single rifle round lost. Otherwise, they've been immaculate.
Flattening them.
Digging themselves out of tough positions some of the time as well. In other times, really, really in control of the game. And Loud, they're not going to go to force.
Only watch Envy for Knights and Demon 1?
Run this one
Yeah, exactly.
all the way back, allowing Sen to get up to 11.
Okay.
Didn't feel
Well,
like
no. Hold on. We like Glyph and Rossi too. Don't forget. Don't forget.
Chances.
Listen.
Yeah.
In this house,
Hands of Jerwin.
Yeah.
No
we don't
reason
hate
to
watch.
max when
We don't hate watch Envy.
there's always the possibility of Loud forcing into it. We know
Yeah.
they are not.
You don't need to get greedy. You only need 3 rounds.
Yeah. Playing this one out though, Jerwin. Potential for this guy to feast.
And there's no prowlers.
Oh dear.
No prowler at all.
Loud gearing up to this. The one player you do not want to feed all
We want Envy to win.
Could be primed for absolute.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh
Out.
my! It's a blender.
I guess.
Thrown into the mix. Almost unlucky to not get a follow-up onto the last 2 players, but he's definitely softened them up for now. For the follow-up and through.
You going with Wash, sadly? Listen.
Down, isn't he? Hail of bullets barely.
It's hard to not be Wash.
They get the plant down at least.
Also, Erde's in a nice spot with this judge.
Yeah. I don't know how he's
There's
living
only
with
one-
this. This one's
wait.
still making it
Erde?
really uncomfortable for these Loud players, and with the judge in Erde's hand, it's not exactly
man.
a gun you can really take the initiative with.
Okay, never
Being
mind.
peppered from
Never
multiple
mind.
directions, picked apart at the seams, the way to
Take their
Sentinels
time. Don't
handle
get
it.
to coup. Bang.
Well, if this is Sen's form on their
Who is
opponent's
Glyph? That guy
map
plays
pick,
for a college?
what The
No,
hell does the rest
he
of their map
plays
pool look
for
like?
Envy.
This is immaculate stuff. It looks really clean.
They've not been wasting time in a break by the looks of it.
No.
We were talking at the beginning, I think, about this series, I think, being almost a statement of, can you contest? Can you potentially reach greater heights of pushing to potentially take a second seed spot in your group?
Yeah, I think it's about, we've already seen the floor of SEN, right? Because we saw them without John and with Martin, and like, okay, they're at least, and on their worst day, still going to be able to beat Cloud9, which is a crazy thing to say. But at their best, we have no idea. We don't know, honestly, what the ceiling of this team looks like in Stage 2. But I think you're getting glimpses at the potential, at the very least, of it here. Could they possibly fight for top 2 in the group? I'm looking at the score right now, and I'm saying, why not?
Yeah. This is real clean stuff. I mean, calling on the attack side, switching over now. Haven't seen too much, obviously, of the defense, but bonus round now for Sentinels. For Loud, goes without saying, a must-win round. Just
no, I think you're right about that one.
There's a bridge I might want to sell you too.
We've seen a lot of comebacks across every region.
Yeah,
but
some one-sided Valorant.
I mean, the thing is, you can never really see them coming because
we got a banger on Thursday with SEN again.
Have to come from dominant halves like this. I think a lot of it is going to come down to how well they can work the attack side. It's a similar kind of 4-1 idea coming out from Loud. They're meeting John on the defense side, who doesn't
SEN versus
have a snake
100T.
fight. This is
Ooh, that is Thursday, huh?
weak side of the map over here. I don't think John's going to stick around for too long.
Okay, never mind. We hate watch a few times a year, okay? And one of them is always Sentinels versus 100 Thieves. I will hate on Sentinels, or I will hate on Sentinels every single time they play against 100 Thieves. No matter what. I don't care who's on the roster.
Louder in a pretty nice spot here with a post.
If Cortezia decides that he's going to drop 50 again, I think we never have a problem. Genuinely.
Yeah, nade over towards Tikazine as well.
Could be utilized. Doors opened up as well, causing distractions. It's
blind.
Paranoia does sweep indeed, and that's going to be even more. It's a seize and a nade potentially into the corner. Haunts
don't matter.
Overhead doesn't reveal too much at all.
Go for TK.
Goes to flood in here and now.
Oh,
Loud at least putting on.
is this a flawless? Oh,
beautiful round for them. It is flawless, and it needed to be.
That's a big round for them.
Back into this map, it would come with rounds like that. Being able to build up your economy, keep it in a really safe place, build up towards ults and start to
I was a huge TENS fanboy for a minute. I don't think I've ever been like a TENS like fanboy, but like everybody obviously is a TENS fan. But I've had a point in time where I like full glaze TENS.
But Loud persevere, weather the storm.
Like end of 2024, I was full glazing that guy.
Good on the other side.
And then he quit, and I was tilted.
We actually saw him doing quite a lot of this in their most recent.
Because I wanted to see him keep going for a bit, but like it's fine. You know, oh, I got my 1 CG, I got my second win, yeah. And he quits. Like, what is that, bro?
It's a hell of a punishing gun, I think, as well. If you hard hits start coming towards you as the anchor player, playing Senti.
And of course, Brogue's been doing it on more than just the initiator.
Yeah.
He does it on the Vice too.
Use it to its fullest. Doors are going to be opened up though.
Didn't like to how much people glazed him.
The way that they're maneuvering their pieces, players shifting around the map.
I think there's a lot of people
that might actually be real loud.
That felt that way.
Pumping a ton of bullets into this. They haven't actually baited out the Vice wall.
I wasn't one of them because I'm not gonna lie.
Particularly successful defense.
The glaze was low key reasonable, bro. Did you see how TENS was moving in 2021? In 2021, oh brother. Listen, it was kind of reasonable, man.
But it's exactly where Loud are going, and there's still 2-3 players here to collect.
Joan's 1 kill away from that showstopper. He's holding it down towards that blue room angle.
Well, it looks like they want to go here as well. You look at the positioning of Darker. They probably want to end B.
30 seconds left. Got to get a move on. Time now, you don't really have much else to play with. That is a seize. It's going to be sidestepped and avoided, at least for now. Jerwin hops up, and there's that kill. He's got his ult now. And
wait, he didn't get to shoot it! Jerwin, no!
To be rapid onto that approach, but John QT plugging up again. The gaps, the flank.
Wait, Luke Show.
Luke Show, it's all on you now.
Only one.
3v2.
One guy plays tree, one guy goes up heaven. TK, what do you have?
The rookie. A weight on his shoulders to see if he can
can't get it.
Sort of light.
Davi, 1v3. What do you have? What do you have?
Now up to Davi.
Seize.
Bring around the roses here.
1v2 now.
His position, and that is an immediate, no hesitation. Sen running
hey, that's a good
straight up
seize.
onto it.
Can't get it.
All recognized and all handled here. barely getting themselves onto the spike in time.
Imagine there was
Sentinels
less time.
are just looking pretty fantastic. It goes without saying.
Yeah, I think Cloud make it too easy.
I didn't start watching
for them as
VCT
well.
till 2022.
The lack of pressure of
Okay,
breaking
that's
out the
fair.
vice wall, breaking the
That's
thorns,
fair.
this kind
See,
of stuff over
now
the
I
sea,
get it.
just means that
You
there's too
didn't
many
get to
bodies here
see
for them to be able to get through.
what
Even
I
when
was
TKZ
seeing.
manages to get the shutdown on the ult, they don't have the time on the clock to be able to go back to B. So that means that Darker's basically out of the round, just taking a random. Hello, you need that. Joey, that's your mouse.
Joey, lock in, bro.
Just sent it flying.
He really did. All right, eyes on Jerwin. Can he still hit a shot after that? Is the hardware broken?
Is it all right? Or are we going to see pause the Technica?
Pause the Technica when they have 8 rounds to be able to close this out? Please. No, I beg you. I beg you, no. Luxio's going to pick up the op here in an attempt to just change things up and find anything that works.
Surely got to be careful in a spot like this, but still
only one.
Gear up to take the fight. Not even posture.
Well, it's going to catch both of them, though, yeah? Or would actually only caught it.
No,
NT.
was tagged up.
NT your day. I liked the idea, man.
Yesterday, that'd be straight there. This feels very much slapdash now from Lau.
Just walk into an open C site. 3v3.
They're going to be able to get a 3v3 post plant. So, you know, the round is in no way one here for Sentinels.
Let's see across the board. Darker, bit of individuality there through the B side.
Oh, and Darker has ult here.
He's not messing around, is he? Pace.
Oh, I'm planted. Oh, he's not super healthy,
but doing some damage in the process. Steel Garden. It's an unfortunate one. He won't have a pocket to play in. Just behind the pillar.
Redux does, though.
Yeah.
Managed to keep the Vandal.
Exactly. Avoided it. Has a paranoia, too. Wall baited. Time
It's
still
the
ticking.
wall.
Bit of spam, but missing the mark on a few of these now. Sees. Dodge once more. Still there with a fight. Luke Show sidestepping. Happy feet, but can't really avoid much of that. John QT. The IGL now. His
Time,
players
Uncle.
are weak, but he realizes, I think, at this point, time has gotten away from him.
Yeah.
He'll just look to see if he can make them bleed as much as humanly possible.
8 chances, down to 7 there.
Oh yeah, the Jonah comeback is huge, bro. Dude, he low-key got like cooked by G2. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that he ended up on a team.
SEN trying to mix up their defensive setups as well. They had a very heavy bunker setup in the previous round. Vice and Viper overlapping, mega defensive utility. This time they try to fight it a little more aggro. You know, get somebody out on mound, have the fade there with the raise. Doesn't work as well. They're going to have to take another eco. I say another eco. Might be their first of the map, essentially.
Senna being in a pretty prime spot.
Of course, with the classic eco weapon, the Odin for Cortesia.
He knows 3 of Red Eye.
Yeah.
They decided they just full bucking it.
Put 4 pistols on one side of the map, 1 Odin on the other. It's about
Decided to just full bucking it to see. Let's see what y'all got, bro. It's Cortesia with an Odin here.
Not exactly in the right spot to potentially.
Can you handle him?
Down here to show stopper. That one. Oh!
He's
Barely
one.
alive.
1.
Yep.
One. Trade guns right now.
Guns, no messing around.
Bogdan's law applies to Odins?
Straight up. Straight up. Any weapon. Swap of hands. They know what the deal is. Lau's looking like they want to fight this one potentially aggressively. I mean, this position for Tikazine definitely feels like it. Tikazine's got to be careful in a spot like this. Heat potentially getting turned up.
Yeah, I like dropping back, playing a bit of a safer position. You don't want to potentially give away a gun there.
Joan can't get it. Jonah can't get it.
At this point,
John doesn't look like he's getting it. Oh, okay, my bad, John.
The thorns are in place down, so seeing Loud clean up the remaining players. We would like to keep these guns though, as far as I'm aware.
Good shots.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, they'll still have 3 guns to be able to play with coming out of the back of that round.
TK's gonna get guns.
It's a little odd. I mean, Darker playing that almost as if he was Luke Shaw and was looking to try to get up his ult.
Yeah, I mean, he's only got 2 ult orbs with his left there. So
I think at the end of the day, though, you literally just have to win every round. So they're going to have their backs against the wall no matter what. And they've got the plant money, they've got the kill money. They'll be fine. Jerwin
Darker gets
now
a
picks
full
up the
shield too,
op.
yeah.
Cortesia, an infinite supply of these Odins. They can throw away one in the previous eco, and he's still got another to be able to work with. 6 chances for Sentinels to close this out.
I thought John was making
6
damage for Loud as
rounds
broke.
that need to be strung
Yeah, he only
together
got
in a row for Loud to push this to.
He only ended up getting 1.
No big ults yet.
No.
even if Luke Show gets his online, it's not one that you can build an entire game plan around. Maybe they could get into B and play some kind of heavy post plan, but getting into B is easier said than done.
It's false info, gives them peace of mind. Jonah P at least anticipating it with well, he's pulling all the way back towards the side, but Prowler, okay, seeing it. Signs of life now spotted. Luke Show out into the open. Ball's going to be jumping down. Redux is going to be caught. Trying to TP forwards there. There's a cheeky play.
Luke showing stairs too.
Loud are aware of it. On top
okay, they know he's
stairs
now.
Him do that one before. Yeah. Tons of pressure now on Jonah P.
Let me see.
Now
Jonah?
Try and see if he can put a stop and a stunt this attack approach. Louder.
John here.
Really trying to fly forwards here, taking it piece by piece, trying to dissect most of the site.
Oh god, there's no smoke for John. Like no one way or anything.
Player there, but calling for the pause and the patience play. Oh, it's not ideal. Caught as yet.
That was just as the one-way went down.
Yep, still you can just see directly
underneath. Oh my gosh.
2v1.
Bombs down pit.
Back against the wall.
Boombot.
Boombot going to be chasing him down straight at the heels.
NT, bro.
13-6 for our opening map. And that is one hell of a statement from them.
They close
Good first map. That's Loud's pick too.
First half went pulling back what should have been an impossible player disadvantage.
Yeah.
So many mistakes from Loud across that map, and that was their map pick. They offered opportunities.
How are the games?
By far and
one-sided. Like first game, I'm not gonna lie, I ate this whole map. I'm pretty sure. I'll be honest, Elo. C9 pulled out a couple rounds here, but it was, you know, some aces, some big rounds, you know, and then yeah, 13-1 in this map. Yeah, you know, this as well. I don't know how Sentinel's getting away. Welcome. Hey! What's up, Hero? What's up, Max? Thank you for the raid, Wilkin. Appreciate you. What's up, Adba? Week's been really fast. It's been quick. It's been quick. Most boring America's week of all time? Dude, I mean... It can get better tomorrow, though, right? Look! Furia versus MIBR! Listen. Maybe Fury will lock it in for this game. You know what I mean? SEN versus Loud would have been a banger 2 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this one would be a banger. It still can be. But like Sentinels are very locked right now, and Loud don't look very locked. The amount of like 2v3 Sentinels pulled out early in that first half was actually kind of disgusting. I'll be honest. There was a few too many. Maybe it's fast day again. That would be good for me. If it's a fast day again, that would be good for me because I low-key have things I need to do. I was supposed to make food yesterday, but I didn't, and I need to make this chicken. I need to cook this chicken. I need to cook this chicken. Oh, brother. How did they make this fast? How did they make this fast? Oh, wait. I don't know why I'm pretending. Wait, hold on. Yep. Look at us. 10 out of 10, baby. 10 out of 10. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. Why did we diff Leviathan? Hello? Y'all seeing this? All I'm saying. Wait, we do diff Leviathan. We're the best. We're the best. Who else do we diff? Yep, we're the greatest. Greatest team to ever grace Valorant. 100 Thieves. Dude, shout out Cookie Clicker, by the way.
pretty clean on that first map, and it's got to feel good seeing John Cutie come back and everything kind of get back to order.
Yeah, it's good. As I mentioned, it was really good to have Marv, but of course it also stunted a little bit of our progress that we were making leading up to stage 2. It's good to have him back, and we actually had some time to prepare for this game, so yeah, it's good to have him back.
If you could lead into any of that progress, what is kind of a hope for the squad this year that you can achieve?
Well, of course, we're chasing top 2, right? That's the goal, and we're going to work our ass off to make sure that we give it our best shot, and that's what happens.
Love it. Good luck, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ewok.
Well, in the return of
All right, I'll be back.
Sentinel's IGL and the first match with the full new team, it's a pretty great start here on Lotus, especially in that first attacking half from Sen. I want to talk about that a little bit to begin, because I think the execution, the team play, all of these facets, the details that can be hard to get right, were so impressive for a squad that's only just stepping in with their full roster now.
Yeah, I think Sentinels played a lot of these rounds where they sort of maneuvered the map, found a weak side, and then it just straight up hit it. So they ended up playing so many of these post plants, Emily, just with major numbers up.
Yeah, and it worked out every time, and I feel like because they were leaning towards that seaside, which you said they identified as kind of that weak spot, anytime, you know, they went into the sort of a team fight with Loud, it felt like Sentinels always came out on top just because they had the extra numbers there, whereas Loud, they were mostly playing 2 there each time, and they just couldn't get those retakes to really click for them.
Yeah, there were just also a lot of utility, I think, that Sentinels still had available to them in the post plant, whether that's John putting an orb down late in one of these choke points around the seaside or having some Vise utility. There were just endless layers to the defense.
Yeah, the way they cycled all of that too, you know, you have the Viper Orb towards that water area and then Thorns coming out, especially in those really late post plants when the bomb is like in these last few seconds. It just looked phenomenal.
It really did. On the side of Loud, though, I think that this was a pretty stark contrast. You're mentioning the positive team fighting for Sen. I think you saw a lot of the opposite, where we're seeing Loud go for a lot of pretty individualistic plays, and every time they gave one of these opportunities, Sen was just dominating them, sometimes even just in terms of individual mech.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of, like, even if you just look at the replay in that last round, there's just so many of these, like, small angles that Sentinels were playing as players are trying to come back into the site, and unless you have perfect spacing and trading off one another, you're just going to get carved up when Sentinels were shooting like they were.
Yeah, I mean, those pixel angles on that C site were brutal, especially when a lot of teams have been kind of just throwing that smoke on site and then playing those headshot angles. It's really hard to fight back into.
Yeah, what a map from John, though, returning after having to step away for medical reasons in week 1 of stage 2. He was an absolute standout for them early in the year when the team was struggling, and now stepping back into that IGL role, he's just as good as ever individually, Emily.
Yeah, and I think it really showed not even just the way he was shooting, but the calls that he was able to make. The last time we saw Sen play this map last week, they had a pretty hard time on attack. I think it was like a 5-7 half for them. And, you know, they had the right foundation. They had great reactions, great protocols, great team fights. All of that was there. This time around, though, they had the reads coming in from John QT. He was so good at identifying that C is their weak side, great at maneuvering the map and trying to bait some util out towards that A side so that they can end strong.
Yeah, I would sort of describe John's calling on Lotus in particular, very low risk generally on the attacking side. Like, you're not going to see tons of freedom from individual players to go find lurks, but what you do see is a pack mentality and a team that can adjust positioning or adjust which side they want to go off of just based on very small pieces of information the defense gives them.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you guys are expecting real quick for our map 3 here, which, or rather our map 2, which is going to be
Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't spoil the script to me.
Sorry, I was opening up for a second, but no, we're going to map 2. It's going to be Breeze. When we previously saw Sen playing on this map, they were giving us this really unique double duelist look, bringing the ISO into the mix. They played that both in stage 1 and in the EWC qualifiers. Do you think they're going to return to that, or should we expect a new look?
What's up, people? How we feeling?
I wouldn't mind if they kept that. I think it worked really great for the players that they have. Seeing Redux and Jerwin kind of get a little bit more active in that dynamic duo, I think it could really throw Loud off.
Yeah, and honestly, it's just great anti-op technology. Having the shield, having the push wall, it's just so effective at making a defense player, like if you're playing a Chamber or a Jet, doesn't matter. Like, if you buy an op, you're just kind of trolling, because you're going to be taking close angle fights almost all the time. It's very good at stunting that.
Yeah, especially against a team who's playing the default double controller jet comp, which is exactly how Loud was playing this map the last time they brought it out. I'll also say for Sen in general, anytime they're putting a map that is just letting the double duelist players shine individually is when I feel like they look at their best. Week 1 against Cloud9, they're playing the double duelist, they're letting Cortez go wild. all of that has looked so good for this squad. But Loud in a bit of a tougher position. Romanilli, he's standing by with Riv to get his thoughts ahead of map 2.
Here was Romanilli before map 2. Looking at that map 1, it kind of fell away from you. What do you feel like was the problem that the team couldn't get going?
I think mostly on the CT side, we were kind of afraid to take space, to play a little bit more with the info. We were like playing too really passive. So I think mostly that's the fix we need to do on Breeze and hopefully on the third map. From the T side was kind of like a few rounds, so it was kind of like a snowball a little bit from the CT side. So yeah, I hope we can fix that from the next match and bring the series to us.
What are you going to be telling the team?
A little bit more energy, don't be afraid to play, you know. In the end, everyone goes to Sao Paulo, so maybe like the group stage is kind of like more to...
So you only covering Americas? If so, would you consider covering the other regions, specifically APAC? I'd consider it. It's just like, it's so hard for me too. I have a hard time. I think it would be cool. Like if I was to do more content with it, yeah. I wouldn't stream it, like watching Pacific. Talk more about it, yeah, sure. I'd be down. But I don't watch it. That's why I don't talk about it as much. I might watch a VOD or two, you know. I'm not a big VOD watcher, so I only watch like a couple. Sometimes I'll catch a game live if I'm like up way too late. But like I just don't talk about it much because I don't watch like as much. Like the most recently I watched some of the DRX games, bro, because they were playing like triple duelist. Which, by the way, when's the next game? Tonight against Paper X? I want to see what they do here with this. Do not watch DRX? No. I will be watching DRX because I want it. Triple Duelist comp is so bad. Listen. We don't talk about that secret game, okay? Let's go under the idea that Paper X somehow isn't gonna handle it well. Triple Duelist into Paper X, guess what? Ooh, Paper X handle it well. All of a sudden, they don't know how to play the game. Bang, DRX win. You should watch Team Docs between matches? I should, huh? Like, low-key, watch... Bro, the Pacific teams put out a lot of content, I feel like, too. Like, T1, they dropped some documentaries, bro. Do 100T make them? Yeah, but they only do them, like, after stages. So that's something I would watch, like, off-stream. 100T's might drop one for EWC, though. Also, I have to pee so bad. I don't know why I didn't do that while I was gone. I'll be back.
Earns another one back up. Jonah P looking to see if he can play off the back of all this chaos. Weaving in and out past the cove. And he's found his mark. Found his timing.
E vai ter pressão pra cima dele. A equipe da Cru começando do lado de ataque. Quase! Mais uma. Vem a terceira também. Tá com 10 de vida. Mas ele sobe do Les.
A lot to play for here if you are Loud heading into Breeze. Already getting a bit of a spoiler there. I can see one of the agents being played, which means we are going to see a different look in terms of compositions on this map for Sentinels. I'm a fan of it, to be honest. I don't think the ISO just has difficulties in certain portions, doesn't it? And looks like the meta is settling in a certain way. That is okay. Now that
it's not. No, it really isn't.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I can't lie. I wasn't expecting that.
No, I've got to be honest with you. When I saw the Phoenix, I was thinking, yeah, no, you're right. We're going towards
Phoenix,
the 100 Thieves comp.
Neon, yeah.
The Phoenix with the Neon, with the Cypher as well. Waylay on Breeze.
It's interesting.
It feels like too big of a map for you to be able to get anywhere with your dash. Where are you dashing to that's going to be safe? I guess into a cove?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I am intrigued to see what Sentinel's theory is once we get onto the attack side. Defense side, I can see tons of different ideas with it, right? Like, you're using Refract early to be able to push out B or push elbow or something like
plays
that.
with it, the Phoenix flashes around the corner, things
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
maybe Joan will be up in a bit as well. Like, I can understand on defense, the Saturate's always good on defense as well. But on attack, that is going to be intriguing. You can use it like a jet on B because you can get into the back area, but on A, surely you can't dash all the way to Pyramid.
Well, maybe. I don't know. You can get quite a distance. I was thinking that. I don't know.
Maybe.
You'd have to test it. But
I mean, we'll get to see it.
We don't have to test it. We're going to see it. Like you said, yeah, we're going to see what the theory is, at least on the second half of Breeze. And really, we should put some emphasis, potentially respect on Cloud, because they are the ones who have to really find a way forwards here.
Pacific do a lot, Heritage do every week, Sen do a lot. I used to watch the KC ones a lot, but I don't know if they still do them. Do KC still do them weekly? Because if they do, low-key, I'm gonna have to tap back into that.
Their goal is to make top 2 in their group. If you get top 2, you get to skip all that mess of play-ins entirely. You get to watch the rest of the pack, you get to watch your opponents and prep adequately at it. So that is
Breeze,
the goal. And
Redux,
put them in a pretty dominant position to potentially do that.
Redux, Phoenix, Jerwin, Waylay. Jerwin, Waylay.
Try to get onto a slightly
Guys!
line towards elbow. Does make sense that you would use the Waylay for that kind of thing. Meanwhile, potential for a little bit of a trap setup from Redux.
Trust me when I tell you you're about to see some special Valorant.
Fairly passive on A from Sen. If you don't come towards double door, how are they gonna be able
I know he played it on the summit, bro, but I promise you he's actually like tough on this agent.
Still going to be sent flying forwards here. I like this pathing.
Like super tough.
Calling for a bit of a pause, realizing.
Show me some.
Waiting for that wall to drop down.
It is in a nice spot here.
That double doors area.
In this wall.
Now the plan can go down without really too many more problems. Sentinel's going to be playing a full-on retake here. Erde. Don't want to overstep yourself too much here.
Joe
But Joe's going to be head rolling off the shoulders from Darker. Cracking shoulders, what I'd have to assume. Erde getting cleaned up as well into the extremities. This is not ideal for Loud. Overextending perhaps in a few of these moments. And now the kills are really just flowing and flooding all the way in for Sentinels. It's Tikazine. Navi trying to do the best they possibly can from this spot.
Clean round from Sen. Because of my job, I'm able to watch EMEA, some APAC and China games.
The best teams
for me, I watch
active in their A post plans.
I watch Americas every single game. I watch EMEA the majority of the time, but if I'm not awake, enough or have stuff to do in the morning, then I don't really watch EMEA, and that made me sad.
Really well. Loud are gonna need a bit more of that team chemistry to show itself.
But yeah, most days I'm watching EMEA in the morning, and then I'll watch Americas in the afternoon. Pacific, I'm going to sleep usually.
The previous composition the Sentinels were running, arguably even better on the retake actually, because you have the wall coming out from the ISO. Still got the Cove to be able to play.
Double walls is 2023. Nope.
I could see more trap setups, more aggression with this one. With
we just love double wall.
But for now, they're just backing up and allowing Loud the space. Yeah,
giving them a plan, so it's a nice bit of extra money.
I mean, the thing is, they've got 5 classics here, so I don't think this is the round to judge.
Are they coming through mid? Listen.
The most coordinated or whatever.
This guy's not even.
This is one of those rounds actually where you just want to take a bunch of timings and see what you can get done.
And they'd love to bleed a bit more time off the clock if they can, but this looks like
Molly
forwards now. The call is made. Sentinels. The rest of the pack will be moving now. The flash also going to be utilized.
Okay, so TK gone.
Every single corner is checked. No game of timings that they could potentially lose grip of the round, and there it is. Just
last
like
guy,
that,
man.
leaves it down to Darker.
Cortez caught her in mid. Yeah.
You notice that
Sen lose one guy. Jerwin gets his bulldog. They go into next round with 3 bulldogs and a phantom. Can they get a phantom for Redux?
In the midst of spraying or in this situation.
Oh, they actually drop. Okay. Jerwin drops his bulldog and buys a judge for 3rd round. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they would just listen. Get a phantom on Jerwin. Get a phantom on Redux. Hey man, you know what time it is?
Get into a decent position.
Yeah, too early to call anything too yet, but we'll see from Loud. Bit of a 1-3-1 setup from them. That Cove puts a bit of fear into your heart, doesn't it? They look like they wanted to maneuver forwards towards double doors, potentially try and take mid, but when you see this,
especially with a Phoenix in the comp. They could be inside of that, getting ready to flash out at any point.
Gotta be careful.
You can actually greed over the A main orb as well. Redux doesn't look like he wants to play for it at the moment, but with a Harbor in your comp, you can, something that EDG do, they push their cove a little bit deeper, harden it, and you could just steal those ult orbs as the defenders.
Bit of a flip of the script.
Do you play Valor yourself? If so, who do you main? I don't play as much as I used to. Usually when I hop on, I just lock chamber and shoot my gun. Sometimes I don't shoot my gun, but I lock chamber still. So. Alright, let's see. I remember last week, I think it was this map, where TK just started frying on this jet. Listen. Let me see if... Let me see if he can pull that out again.
Threatening like they could have been
also,
looking through the left-hand side.
They dash out
coming from for SEN.
In full pause after SEN through this util.
So little time here.
They're just waiting for something.
With a deep position to the other SEN players. They just know.
There's 20 seconds.
The clock was a nightmare for Loud in a couple of rounds on Lotus, and what's going on here?
19 seconds. I mean, it's a cove that's been pre-placed by SEN. It's going to be fading away now, but 13 seconds left. What is the call and what is the decision to be made?
Yo.
Flash forwards again.
They still haven't gotten into like a spot where they can plant yet.
In the form of Loud, filling up that
they won the 2. They didn't lose a guy.
Force, but again, it's still
they got the plant down.
All over the place. Really.
That is not what I expected to see. Jerwin, bulldog in hand. I guess.
Trying to avoid most
sure.
Of those bullets. Loud, barely getting it over the line.
Sure.
That's a squeaker, man. There was 5.5 seconds left when they started the plant, and there were still bodies defending a couple of meters away from them.
Yep.
You are not going to.
Bro, TK gets in, sits back bricks, and they just sit there for like 20 seconds, bro. Just watching the clock go down.
It's not much
That's
better.
Tons of time.
It's not much better. It's not much better, I'll say it.
Oh. And I don't think the cut of the noise really did what Erda wanted it to do either. Like you said, they'd already pushed out through B, so they were never wondering where it was going to finish.
Jerwin, we're theorizing. Refract available.
Tukazin's opened the door on the left. This is really dangerous for Jerwin, but he can play around as long as he's got the refract active. Now it wears off and he's
gun diff. Hey, there was one Phantom. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Jerwin would get like 1 or 2 and it would just ruin everything, but no.
It's good discipline here from Loud, aware.
Absolutely nothing for Jonah or I mean Redux. I mean, thought Redux would get one.
They're playing like it.
They know that Redux has.
You flying out from Masters Michigan?
In the previous round, this might be a read here to try to fake.
Bro, listen, if there's a Masters Michigan, I have 2 places I can go.
Peppered.
You don't need to commit a body behind this if it's a fake.
No, but they are anyway, aren't they? Trying to move forwards. Redux, though, he does have that ult.
But I know what I want, bro.
Okay, he's going to be...
I want...
defended. Cortezia, he's got it.
Oh!
And he's got it more where that came from. It's a 3-piece from seemingly nowhere. Loud couldn't quite get
but I want a NorCal major, bro. Give me Masters Oakland, California. Give me Masters Sacramento. Give me Masters San Jose, bro. Come on.
Push your harbor deep into A.
Give me something cool, bro.
No chance that this spike is going to be recoverable.
Like, I know they got it served like the East Coast community, man.
Yeah.
Pulling magic
but,
out
like,
there.
You can do that in other ways, bro. I want a Masters.
Going to be safe enough to pop an ult in this situation.
Bro's got me stuttering and
waiting on NorCal tournament. That's when it's my turn to go, bro.
Back and turns out, actually,
it's my turn. Listen, they give it NorCal Masters. I want to play in the show match.
He is having a better game as well individually than somebody like Luke Shaw that you would directly compare him to on the other side. It's darker playing.
Put me in the show match.
Allowed in this comp, but when you compare Cortezia to somebody on the other side, I think Luke Shaw's the more.
Bro. You know how funny that would be.
Luke Shaw's had a bit of a quiet day. He hasn't been able to find that incredible form that he normally demonstrates or the good timings he finds.
Serve Southwest. Give me Master San Antonio.
Actually, where he pulls stuff like this out. Yeah.
Dude, when you said Southwest, I thought like Southern California. I was like, bro, you got one like 2 years ago, man. You get the league there every week.
Well, there's a lot of pressure now on.
But San Antonio, man, there's a lot of places in the U.S. they still gotta go, bro. But who knows if they're even gonna touch the U.S. for a while.
Loaded up towards this B site. Has to go
the U.S. has gotten everything for a minute.
Successful here, and now Loud. Let's see what they got.
Speak to me.
Eu coloquei uma close
Tá, eu vou jogar close nesse smoke.
Eu vou smocar paredão de... Ah, não, fazer no import.
Faz smoke.
Ok.
Eu vou voltar direto.
It's so hot. Oh my gosh.
Tá.
Jeez, brother.
Mano, vai acabar. Vamos ganhar no tempo. Vai acabar esse smoke. Só direto agora.
All comes through.
2 no bomb, backside, comendo.
Yeah.
Phoenix bomb. Tem que dar choque. She spot tem 5.
Tá. Primeiro faz o choque. Não, primeiro faz o push out.
Dois
comendo. Baixa.
Aí, manda comer.
Matei um.
Matou o defuse. Tem choque. Vou spotar o defuse.
Vai acabar a smoke, boa.
Cobre ele. Tem que matar o defuse.
Wait.
Mata o defuse. Ai.
Is there time? Yeah, there's plenty of time. Oh my gosh. Good retake.
I mean, that just saves Sentinel.
Dude, bro. That was 5v5, and then it's 5v2.
Devastating round loss from Loud. They put that all into
Like, Loud almost pulled it out, bro, but like, dude.
Found a little bit of momentum, got a toe grip into the map, and instead, they can't get it done.
No.
2 seconds still available. The retake, the team fighting and the way that Sen
So
swing off
locked.
each other.
Center's
And again,
so
Quasi is
locked.
just raw aim.
Maybe we'll get a cup in Texas. Oh my gosh, imagine. Yo, you get a cup in Texas? Oh, brother.
Down, and Loud cannot.
Dude, I have to go to something next year. I have gotten to go to nothing VCT, bro.
Sentinel's map pick.
I've gotten to go to 0 VCT events, man.
Day of one-sided matches feels like a week at this point.
There was Champs LA, but I got very unlucky and I wasn't able to do anything.
They like playing
for that.
this map. They've just changed their composition in the previous.
That was actually super unfortunate. I'll be honest.
They've got the most match experience with this exact lineup, but still, I really thought that this would be a series that was neck and neck, and instead it hasn't been at all. There's been gaps.
I told myself I'm gonna fly out to LA since Tony and I are flight for at least an Americas match next year. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to go to an Americas game for.
Well, I was confused by Romanilli's coach interview. Actually, he seemed to think that everyone was going to Sao Paulo.
Bad news for you, buddy.
Yeah. I hate to break it to you. You don't make top 4 in stage 2, you ain't going to Brazil. Who's gonna tell him?
Who is gonna tell him here? It's risky business.
I wanted to go to
on the eco, but that was
an Americas game for my birthday
with the blades, and can't even get the consolation kill there. No trade in sight. Not with that light speed dash.
I have no money.
I
have no money.
It's gonna be joining his comrades straight to the grave. That is 5-1
And
now.
I already have to go to LA for something else later this year, anyways. So.
It's one-sided.
It's one-sided.
I have to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying?
It's a similar territory that we were at
Walk.
Lotus,
That's not the problem.
Gonna start to go out of
It wouldn't cost me that much to get there. It's staying there.
Harbor ult, maybe a cosmic divide or something to put together an interesting round.
Actually, no. Getting to LA, that would cost me a lot to get there. Never mind. I'm lying.
Push that one across the line and come up with a game plan. But if they fail right
Tent
now
method?
in this
No!
round, the whole map might be gone. The whole series might be gone. This is their last chance to stabilize.
Big ult at their disposal. They've got to cook something up. They have to.
But the ults are also available on the other side of things too, and that's one of the things that we didn't discuss too much with the Waylay pick. But that Waylay ult could be destructive.
You gotta make an LA connect.
The time's gone, I think, as
Tell
well.
them let you sleep in the shower or something.
You save that in your back pocket. The plan starts going down.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just one convergent pass going to be.
I don't know. There's nobody that I know.
We were really excited about this.
That lives close enough, and that I know like well enough to be like, yo, let me stay. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing over David from Portugal as well, player that's been hanging around those up-and-coming levels of EMEA. But it's not come together today.
No.
It was Tukazine that we were more excited about, I think. But
like, I don't know
he's not
anybody
had
well
his
enough that
moments
lives in
to be
LA.
able to
So,
dominate,
it's just
to take
unfortunate.
over in the way that we were expecting. It's Davi who's actually at the top of the scoreboard for Loud, but that's not actually necessarily a good sign for things here because he's 4-4.
Yeah, that's that. You're in round 7, mate.
Yeah,
I don't want to all that move to LA, so that's all I got going
They
for me.
need to pick some other rounds up, and they need to be able to get themselves into like advantage spots in the post plants.
I don't know. I'm also like
Eastern stage 2. I think that we're still left guessing.
I don't know.
Where the groups are going to be settling.
Bren, why is my
I'm not super
server
comfortable
open?
like staying like with people.
Is it Mimi?
That's just me. That's just me personally.
Don't know. Listen, why not? You're 5-1 up.
I think it's because Jonah just wants a passive position to rip his ult as well.
Potentially. You can see the
let me
Reckless
see.
sweeping forwards to try and cut this away, but there it is. It's over-operated.
Jonah P op. All right, bro.
He was opping, you know, for G2 previously, playing stuff like Sage.
Dude, he did also for a while, bro. Remember 2022, the guard, when they had Jonah P playing Chamber for a little bit, and then they switched Sai to Chamber, and they had Jonah P playing Duelist. Oh, brother, those were some times. Also, that is a flawless.
My God.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I just yapped over the round because I know that was good. Dude, this is
day off. We haven't even seen them. This is their first day at the job.
But listen,
this is something special, bro.
I mean, this is.
It's in good.
He was a Chamber goat for real.
Workers just hired somebody.
Bro. I remember it was a couple games where the guard had Jonah P playing like Duelist for them.
Okay.
They had him on like the Jet, bro, and because they wanted Sai on the Chamber.
It's a little bit strange that Jonah P hasn't used his Hunter's Fury to stop the plant from going down, and instead they don't need him. They've almost got 5 ults available. This is where things get out of hand, because Loud have got enough to be able to buy again, but the ult disparity is enormous.
That's the lost bonus kicking in, isn't it? It's a Cosmic Divide to try and feign like you could be going for the AE split. Meanwhile, Luke Show
tries to get through mid fast, gets slammed.
It's time to shine.
I mean, they're in the A site.
Like a family heirloom.
Yeah.
Davi, you're allowed to move. Okay. Plant goes down.
Through, and the Cosmic Divide is going to be remaining up for just a few more moments.
Triple holding.
Triple high-low. Bullets. Oh my God. Hold your breath for that.
They were triple holding, but then they smoked themselves off from the angle that they were trying to get a pick on.
Holding this one. I mean, this top bridge position has been a nightmare for them. Liberty's taken. Now we're going to see the Hunter's Fury flying
Whaley
forward.
ult. But the Whaley ult actually hits nothing.
Passes, an abundance of ultimates now
Good.
being utilized.
Oh my, 2v5. 1v5 for Cortezia.
Find a footing now.
And there's a trip in front of him.
Unexpected timing is the best one. And the trip as well points out the positioning of Cortezia. No long for the world. 6-2.
Yeah, that was
around to break up some of this momentum.
And this time, the post-plant aggression is together. They pick a timing to go through the harbor wall.
I'm sad I didn't hear about Val until 2023. I never heard of Optic, Gambit, or the Guard until I watched some old VODs. Bro.
But look at it, it's coordinated. They're not.
So the thing for me,
They're a team.
I watched Valorant in 2020 and 2021, right? But I wasn't tapped into watching like every single game. Like I was watching internationals and like I was watching, I was watching games
finally gets the
that I enjoyed regionally. But I wasn't fully tapped into watching like every single game, tapped into every single tier in 2021. At least until later in the year. 2022 hit, I was watching everything. I was watching everything, bro.
I think if Loud choose to go back over towards B.
It also just means that SEN can stack 3 bodies in mid. They don't need to be too worried about putting bodies on the B site itself.
No.
The Guard could have been something special if they actually signed the contract. Oh my gosh.
It will let him be able to flood in and help his teammates easier.
Dude, that org? Bro, they were sponsored by Doritos, okay? I think that's the greatest sponsor I've ever seen in my experience in esports. I'm so serious. Did he timing that drone? I thought he timing the drone. I thought Cortez got away with that.
A little bit too overwhelming for him. Again, the side control given up, and Jonah P, it's a hell of a fight to win. Cross map there with Erdy taken out, takes away time pressure. There'll be no Astra util to be using in a post.
How is Redux going to feel comfortable to ult here if they don't know if someone's repushed elbow? It does feel awkward to use Phoenix here.
Yeah, he's still going to be popping this one off now, along with more ult weather at it, but that's letting him up across the side. Darker pushing forwards as post-plant aggression.
Hold on.
Paying off now for
It's only 2v3. Jonah P on the flank.
2v3 though, still. Jonah P.
Bro, these are the rounds that were getting away with in map 1. Hold on.
A lot of noise being made, but the time is ticking away, and just touching
and
to the side, dodging and weaving. Luke Show, 3 kills in a round for him. Lays it underneath his name.
I'd have been so hyped being able to drink Arunas as a sponsor. But I should start making content earlier. Imagine just getting a bunch of free cases of that. Oh my gosh.
Good clearance on Cortezia. SEN not actually helping their teammate enough in that situation, probably.
Think America's will ever be like China having a roadshow? Well, I mean, everything's going to be a roadshow next year, right? Because like the cups are going to go to a bunch of different cities in Americas.
Super early, very aggro angles that Loud were holding.
And then we're getting a roadshow for stage 2 because we're getting top 4 in.
The big thing in the meta right now. If you're playing Breeze, you can't just let the defending team set up.
We're getting top 4 in Brazil.
You've always got to be trying to disrupt it.
Gearing up here, it's an attack side operator, Tigazine. Orb timing.
You can be the pioneer, get them back in the esports scene. Start with you. I like this. I like this a lot.
Cortezia.
Trying to get Joe-Win posted on a really deep angle on the other side, but the timing picked now to pop into B.
Slaybider's is going to be dropped down
TK.
preemptively.
Cortez sits
Okay,
him,
he's
bro.
Nice. He's good with it. I'm just going to flash through and around, but it's going to be
Redux.
walls and smokes
Flash
in
through the
your
wall.
face now. Redux, a second wave of things thrown out to util. There's no plant intact just yet. Loud are still gearing up, trying to get their bearings. I think in the midst of all of this one, calling for that pause and a bit of patience to be played. Storm Surge leveled all the way out here. Fights to be taken on multiple fronts. And
Oh my
still
gosh,
dark. It is time
Cortez.
accounted for.
Last two
Cortez
ladder. Hey.
Not stopped.
Jumps
Still
up.
walking it down towards the back of this site
It's
with
slammed by Jonah
Jonah
P.
reinforcement.
Cortez, do you have the
What can
fourth?
This team do 11-3.
Nah, he
Might
doesn't
be
have the fourth.
12-1. Davido has something to say
Bro,
about
come
it.
on, bro. That would have been tough. Dude, Cortez is still so nice, though, man.
Joe had it accounted for.
I like this approach from Sentinels. They come in behind that high tide, flood 3 players into the site, and Loud don't really have an answer for it. Don't have a way to be able to get through the wall. Get stuck. Cortez has just been immaculate. The aim is so clean, so crisp, very controlled. He's just been racking up kill after kill every time they come to his site. He's dominating, 11-4.
Question, what is Doritos? It's a drink. It's like a soda, bro. But, like, it's so good.
Into B, and they are trying to push forwards into this.
This is aggro.
They're very fruity, but they're so yummy. They're so
I reckon
yummy.
he might just skip past a multitude of these players. Redux trying to insert himself in through the smoke,
Wait,
spraying away. But
look at the spot for Cortez.
lost track of where all
Two?
the players are. Same can be said.
John gets a third for him.
Cortezia again.
They're up numbers.
Himself to the conversation.
John gets out. Wait.
Just causes enough.
Yeah, he lives.
John QT slipped up on there.
Oh, he's
Luke
fast with the movement reaction, though.
Wait, look at this double flank.
Gets out.
Look at Jonah P coming window. They know about both, though. Oh!
Luke Show, what is that?
Luke Show, 1v2.
Plenty of players accosting the position.
He
The
pinged
tackle
him!
is great.
I'd be so angry.
Where that movement was going to be. Luke Show now. Inside this, what a timing to take. And
What are
now it
these
stands at 1v1. Luke Show again.
What are these kills
Done
Luke Show's
brilliantly
getting?
in a spot
Hello?
like this. Has to swap around the guns. Doesn't know where John QT's position could be. Now to defuse. Stuck down. Half earned already. But it dissipates away. 7 bullets remaining. That's all Luke Show's got to deal with. Now knows it's off of it. Still another time.
Oh my!
John QT is no
What are
more.
these kills this guy's getting?
Turns to ashes. And spread out to the win there. It's a Red Bull clutch. Earned up from Luke Show. Necessary stuff.
That's the Luke Show takeover round that we've been waiting for. It's taken a map and a half, but this is the kind of miracle round that he pulls out of absolutely nowhere.
Oh my
After Jonah
gosh!
P is
Oh my
distracting
gosh!
for the other flank
Oh
to
my
come through,
gosh!
the
Oh
90
my!
degree
Oh my
flip,
gosh!
whack an opponent and then take a timing through a smoke is crazy.
Passion!
Selection of kills.
It's a little more than best. I'll be honest. Oh my
Luke
gosh!
Show's giving it. And
He's feeling it,
Tom's got
bro.
the confidence to smile back at him.
Aggro play off the rip outside of B main.
Imagine Cortez hits that.
Loud. They make the right move with it. The snake
He would have to
bite.
literally
Drop
not
down.
be able to
He's
do
gotta
that.
Be careful here. He wasn't vulnerable,
TK,
otherwise
you
it
are
would have been
so
done just
low.
then and there. Gets them a bit of a pocket to play in.
10 health on
Entirety
TK
of the
Zen.
control over towards A, but again, that post-line aggression, we've been calling it out. It's been essential. The way that Loud have been winning these rounds, and they want to take it one step further forwards. Now, towards the back of it, though, plenty of players now, and Redux just not quite ready for that fight to be taken. Joe, though, does at least respond. Turns it into that 4v4. Dart finally broken, dealt with, tip-tapping away. Got to see it straight there, but he is taken out once more. Takazine, 10 HP,
TK
barely
going
anything at all.
darker,
Doors to the
1v3
chest,
coming
finally
from
bringing him
doors.
down, and Darker, late to the party.
Plant's not the
Got a lot
worst
to
it
do
could
from a spot
be,
like this, and
but it's just like
unfortunately,
it's so hard.
looks like Sentinels have an inclination as to where
And they
to
know
be
where he
seen
is.
and playing.
And there's a shield up.
Perfect to play around
And
here.
he can't even get
No
the first
kills
one.
going
And
his
see,
way whatsoever.
8-4
8 rounds is what it's gonna be
It's not
here
as
for
bad as it could have
Sentinels.
been.
John's done such a good idea of just staying alive in a lot of these rounds, so there's always Cove diffuse pressure towards the late round. That's what made Luke Show's clutch in the prior so impressive, the way that he played around that. Honestly, I don't even mind this round from Loud. They at least push up together, they at least trying to take the fights together. I think Sen just got the read and outclassed them. Better team fighting. But Loud did start to get into things a little bit there. It's still there.
This is Doritos, by the way.
End, though, of an 8.
These are delicious, bro. These are the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never had the strawberry one. Or the mango one. Or the grapefruit one. I got some flavors I need to try. Huh.
the players' room in their POV to Howling Abyss, where they're playing today. So let's check it out. The players will be getting ready for the day. They exit their playing room, and then you head down the player hallway where normally a lot of players are hanging out here in the morning, going back and forth to their room to practice, to interviews along the player tapestry here that has quite a few of the teams on it. You head by a few of the production rooms, and this is exactly what the players see as they're making their way towards that game time to make sure they can get to Howling Abyss, which are the doors right in front of me, right there. Now at this point, the players do stop. They line up for a moment. They get checked out before they head into Howling Abyss and get into the action.
That's what it's called, Howling Abyss? We're calling that Howling Abyss? It's the basement, bro. Come on. Is that probably a league reference? Yes. I didn't think about that.
Is it going to be
But
enough? They're up against a Sentinels team that are looking like
I'm gonna try them out. I see them everywhere. Yeah, dude, they're awesome, bro.
well and truly towards their favor.
I'm a Glazer.
I think, though, this is the half where I've got questions about Sentinel's theory with this composition. It's a weird comp to see on Breeze. The Waylay in particular, I think, is the part that I find most unusual.
Yeah.
And what is the pathing going to be for Jerwin? Is he going to be trying to get inside of smokes? Are they going to be using the cove to create a little pocket for him to get into? Are they going to try to contact up before popping? In what way are they going to use the Waylay to justify the pick over something like, for example, a Jet or a Neon?
Well, early days yet here for stage 2. I mean, these stats, though, are just someone else, really. Sentinels pissed around demons, apparently.
I think it helps that they won every single one against Cloud9.
Oh, yeah.
But again, credit to them. They weren't even playing with their full team there.
Yeah. Take flight. Let's see if they can keep that trend going.
So Jerwin going through tunnel to start off. Being escorted up there by Jonah P with his utility, but taking a bit of a counter tag of his own, has to back up. So initial game plan requires some adaptation for SEN.
That's a dash still, though. Now we're going to see it. What is the goal? What is the game plan? It is a cove, just to play in with the one way. Up towards the top now. Jerwin dropping down, but there is a pocket to play in, and Erde unaccounted for, but now spotted and seen. Jerwin.
Did he not hit the drop?
He's just late insert, and they do need to clean him up at some point.
Another one?
He's
finally
dealt with. Meanwhile, play was being made, and Senna still scattered a little bit here, but a prior damage done. Redux will be at least finished off. Now we're going to see this one taken. 3v3 into the pistol. It is chaotic, don't get me wrong.
That is so bizarre.
3v3?
I mean, the original pistol round idea must have been to
is it back in the A?
And then work their way into lurk positions. But actually, the spots are not that deep for SEN.
No, 30 seconds left. The spike is in spawn, hasn't left. You got to get a move on.
This one might be a rare John QT overcook, burn down the kitchen round.
Uh-oh. I hope you have house insurance.
All right, bro. Smoke mid sight, man. Oh wait, Cortez has wall actually. I forgot Cortez is alive.
Allow them to get in.
Yeah, well, enough fuel in the tank, but you have 14 seconds left again. This could just be spoiled immediately with Tigazine claiming that kill. Darker in through mid. There is no more
Pop
worry.
the shield on it.
Has to be committed. Tigazine knows how to play it. Just run him
MC.
down and claim the kill. 3 in the round. Added to the tally, added to the total. A pistol round, upsetting and bucking the trend the Sentinels have been relying on.
I don't think that came down too much to the composition that they were running there. That was just a really elaborate pistol round attempt that I think the execution got a bit messed up on. It might have even been the case that Jerwin got so much value on that fake B insert, yeah, that he started, you know, adjusting, calling an audible off the back of it. Cloud will probably be confused off the back of that, but so was I.
NT Jerwin.
All right. Cove as a progression smoke to be able to take some space. This is what you often see these Harbor teams do. Really difficult to play aggro B main into that kind of pressure, and it's going to allow Redux to just gobble up these ult orbs at B.
Yeah.
Fundamentally good way of being able to play the ecos, take the risk, take the ult orbs, set yourself up for an important next round.
Makes a lot of sense. Teams have gotten quite good at this, I will say. Should always be thinking about it, but it's a real priority, I think, when you're playing these Phoenix comps. You've got to get that ult online ASAP.
He's actually making his way back over towards A main as well. That was a headshot.
That's nice.
Didn't need to be.
He didn't need to be, but listen. Sharp.
Redux down.
Was making his way over for that second ult orb of the round.
Get access to this one here. Tavi, hold on. Gun doesn't really do the job there, but Ode still not accounted for towards the back of this pillar. Jumping in and out, buying time for the rest of his team to get involved in the action. Just a 2-round lead now for SEN.
It's clean. But now we get to see rifles online. And SEN have only shown us one extremely convoluted round, actually, so far from John. His attack side calling, though, is brilliant. I say John. Normally, those pre-planned pistol rounds are actually more of a collaboration with the coach at the very least.
Yeah.
It's not like John's calling that one on the fly. Loud's comp, with the addition of this Cypher, which is something that they've, recently added back in, it's going to be a
Think
little...
Loud's motivated? You think they're locked now? Listen, bro.
There's no messing around
6 to
here.
8. Only
UC
down by 2
Mutant.
now.
Full kit really from the Waylay.
Maybe a little too much motivation. Oh, maybe a little too much motivation. Wait.
Against it. The raw aim, the hot hand, it hasn't slowed down at all. Tigazine, though, just with that Sheriff.
Okay, TK gone.
Counter spam. Finds a target on the other side.
Luxio and John have got such different identities when they're playing the Harbor. Erda with it all to do. 1v4. They took a risk trying to refight into A main. And they've left it all on their IGL shoulders.
Only with the Bulldog. Just 6 kills in a 1v4. Time ticking down here. He'd love to do some economical damage. Seems to be potentially the goal. Spray just not quite intact enough here, so Jerwin.
He's going to get ult online off the back of that as well.
Yeah, I
think he'll be pretty happy. So Luxio is a more aggressive player on the Harbor.
Loud, let that be the last team I got. Last time I got you.
Staying alive and creating that diffuse pressure with his cove. Luxio's a more aggro guy.
It's all bad. It's just all bad.
But dying by refighting to A main, I think is that's a yellow card offense at the very least.
It's a bold move.
Sufat, where you at, bro?
It's on a bonus round, but
give him the yellow card.
On a little more than you'll see from other people. Of note as well was that Joan just burnt the dash and refract instantly at the start of the round for A main control.
Yeah, they used everything really, the full kit of Waylay, just to make sure that they could take that A main control with no trouble.
So I guess what that means is they're just relying on the walls to walk out A. They're just going to walk out behind them.
All right, they saw the
This time just the drone is going to be used. Gives them that peace of mind. Out a runner back is going to be sent flying forwards. Redux.
And this Harbor is so tall now, man.
Stickerzine will take him out though. That needs to be accounted for. Sidestep for now.
Really
That conversion pass. We're talking about it. The danger of it. Not going to be taking a double dash into the back of the side, despite the fact that they collected a couple of players. Corralled into the back.
Good blind.
Luxio mollied him.
One.
Knowns across the board
TK.
here. Tigazine at least there.
He's still alive.
The rifle aim.
3v3.
Spam over the shoulder. Tigazine barely getting out. 1 bullet left to
What's
really
this?
play around.
Oh!
But that just Bladestorm now active. Pulls him out.
Tap.
Raring to go. Paul scored for, but not a plan. At least committed. Jonah P.
Darker's only returning now.
2v3 for them. SEN were winning a multitude of these player disadvantage situations on Lotus. See if they can
John, what you got?
now, but this feels like a very different setting. Loud gearing
I
up
guess he
forward.
wins that fight.
Dismissing his adversary, gliding to the side.
1v2 for Jonah P.
Even quicker.
He used to be tough in these. Does he have it? Does he have it still?
P just trying to take this gamer timings, moving his way across. He's missed it with a jump up. Moving around to the side, the blade just going ever so wide. Still that damage is done, and the potentially there. Collected with that kill.
Bro, this guy jumped in the middle of.
Count on the rookie stepping up for his squad.
A takeover round for Tigazine. Huge to be able to put that one on the board. Similar to the round that we saw from Luxio earlier, individually. Just
maybe he was trying to fake a drop.
To go crazy and bailed out by Luxio in that moment. Probably should have been caught.
Wait, hold on.
By Joan earlier on. The
it might not have been as troll as I thought it was.
2 players towards the back of pyramid, and Luxio from a passive position was able to throw down his molly and cause the duelist player of SEN to have to refract. And this is
one play.
This I think is where
Jeez, that shock dart.
Yo,
W trip Darker.
Going B quite a lot. And your Phoenix as well can go and gather orbs towards B. Like, I think this should be the side of the map that SEN want to favor with their sight pops. But it's also the side of the map that Darker's just going to be layering down spiderweb traps.
Yeah, I mean, that one is...
Who's that trip for, Shaq?
Yeah.
Drone for a bit of
no, it's for Jerwin.
Here. It's going to be used out towards Nest. I believe broken. Does get acknowledgement though that there are players
Wow.
waiting in through mid. Sen now going to be sending it flying forwards. They have about a minute left. This high tide goes all the way, cuts through into main. Tigazine has to make a decision here and now.
TK.
Towards it, he will be punished.
gone.
He's right there with
Luke
the
Shaw?
trade. Luke Shaw trying to play these
Insta
angles,
traded.
but Patesi again, he's straight onto
3v3?
it. The perfect line for it to even it out into a 3v3.
Another Luxio's dead. That means no Cove pressure for the defuse. They're not as worried. They can back off, even though Urda has a smoke to be able to play around.
Yeah, all the way back into the main. It's good protocols. Then Urda can play this one to potentially bleed out some time on a clock.
Does
Oh, Cortez is a Molly lineup
a
here.
star coming back off cooldown, or has he used his last?
Molly's a little early.
Actively sending you to flying forwards. Snake by Taland, but Loud player's not even really in position, just looking to see if they can paint a clearer picture.
Yeah, he does have one.
Yeah, Star back online. This has to be covering a lot of this one now for the defuse to come online, but his shock darts are going to be raining in. The post plant played
dart.
for.
Ooh, that's
the
full damage on
now.
Erde.
It's going to be that spray of bullets that comes down to sheer
He's dead, but it's half.
Erde catching a bullet, half earned.
And they
onto
spam the
defuse.
other
This
guy,
is now
NT
Natavi
Davi.
stepping forwards again. Time.
Yeah, NT
from
Davi.
against it, and it's John QT quick with the cleanup. 10 rounds
Dude, the
now.
second guy getting spammed is actually so
Sentinels.
unfortunate. He got spammed before he even got to get on the bomb, bro.
I'm really impressed with how much of it is just coming fluidly to Sen over the course of this game. You called it out in the moment, but the decision that as soon as the Harbor is dead, to go
Valorant should
back
remove the
into
penalty
these
for dodging / remaking
disciplined,
unrated because I keep
passive
accidentally queuing
post-plant
it.
setups. I said earlier that post-plant aggression is the way to play at the
Low
moment.
key.
on Breeze, but that all changes.
Hold on, no.
when
A
the
real
Harbor
conversation
goes
needs
down.
to happen.
Because suddenly
Why am I
they
getting
don't
punished
have
for
a
leaving
way to be
a
able to retake it,
or
apply a ton of pressure
not
to
even
defuse
leaving,
in the same
dodging,
way.
dodging a
And the
CDM.
awareness to be able to read that situation and navigate it.
Come on, man.
Says a lot for the prep that Sen have done and the work that Ewok and John have done.
But like dodging
Martial economy again here.
dodging an
What's
unrated.
the issue?
Listen,
Timeout to be taken here for Loud. Trailing by just 3 rounds. It is still within.
I wouldn't be
distance
against
in terms
no
of
way.
being able to go even.
Dodging should be
Level,
penalized in
but like
comp
you
only.
mentioned,
I can
money
agree with
is
that.
broken once more.
You know what I will say though?
No likelihood it's going to be.
You should probably just pay attention and make sure you're queuing
I
ranked.
think that one is absolutely critical.
How do you actually queue unrated so much to where you get a penalty for it?
Very tough for Loud to get back into this game. And the burst out through
That might be a hot
double
take.
doors in that
No,
round,
it
showing
is.
some of the value of the waylay.
It definitely is. I think dodging should be a penalty in
Getting
comp.
traded out and creating some space
Everywhere
for the
else,
rest
I
of
don't
the
know.
team to be able to get in and through. This is one of those rounds that.
Also, how do you
Sen
keep
recognize they have an
queuing
equal
unrated,
advantage. Loud have got to take risks. Weapon in Luxio's hands and to Kazin's. Both of them on the A side of the map, miles away from a SEN player that they could have any impact on.
Big group up here.
Dangerous in case it's a stack, but that's what the drone's for.
Shorty.
Shorty in hand.
Wait.
So they look to take a time.
You didn't
but
target
there
it.
is a
NT,
level of
man.
awareness that is there. They realize it and recognize it. It was called out at least. And now that backside player, Darker, potentially could have played spoiler, but he is mopped up. That's it. No more danger onto the B site.
No.
Loud are going to be fast onto the flank, but it's a rapid plant, so.
It would have to be one of those
Oh,
individual.
Loud fast on the flank. Who
magical
cares,
rounds
bro?
from to Kazin.
Okay.
He's barely alive. He's lucky to be alive.
Down
to
at
be
6
honest.
HP.
Gets the information.
NT.
2 of them might be, and
Alright, let's try it for mid this time.
popping off
Oh,
right
never
away
mind.
now, commands.
Davi's just gonna go
The
die.
information that he's hearing.
Luke Show gonna
Scurrying
do
off
some
the
damage with this
footsteps of these
Guardian.
players.
Davi's just gonna lose this classic. Ew.
Kazin is just saving the
I mean,
gun.
sure.
Yeah, just Peter backing away, isn't he?
I mean, that's
no intention to play into this one.
A little bit surprising, to be honest with you, but fair enough. He's still got light armor and a Vandal. But I think
Sen up to 11.
I think giving that one a little bit of a go might have made some sense, especially with Luke
How
Show
much would I
being
get
able to
penalized for
have
dodging
a
some
Guardian
comp
in the
games
mix.
if I have to? Dodge the
No matter
unrated.
though.
Ah, I see, I
Four-round
see, I
lead for
see.
Sen.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. No, but it's so
to see
tilting, bro. Because sometimes I'm sitting there, I'm like, alright, it's time to Q ranked, bro. And I press Q and I'm like, oh, I played another TDM on accident. Guess I gotta play it
No
out.
threat of an operator on the defense side, not something that Kazin has access to at all. And Sen have massive ults to be able to play around. I think both harbors, you've got
Sin top 2?
the microscope on
Who
these
knows?
two guys right now.
Possible. They're not getting a 13-0s like 100 Thieves, though, so like...
How do they use it? Is it a set play?
If they're top
Sen?
2, they're most definitely 2, I'll tell you that.
They're worried about the game main aggression.
Yeah, I mean, you see that star. placed down onto the orb, you get worried.
It's actually.
I ran a Clove on Breeze and they expect me to win. I don't know, just shoot your gun.
Again, Cove is going to be leveled up.
Forget about those guys, bro.
You might be surprised
They forgot about
here,
you.
Jonah P. Drone's going to be sidestepped. He's lucky they weren't. Potentially a bit more forwards there, but
he backs
bait
it up.
and switch.
He had Joen holding his back though as well. So even in those moments of danger, SEN have got ideas of ways of mitigating it.
You better have merch so in 2 years I'll rep it in
pushing
VCT
down
China.
mid, it makes it less
Oh snap.
likely that Loud will also.
Don't worry,
push in
I'll make little polar bear plushies, bro.
drone gone from Jonah
I need
P.
everybody
They
to
have
pull one
invest a
out
ton of
for their
waylaid
VCT
utility
games.
just to clear that
Everybody
area.
that's a future VCT player, I need you guys to all pull it out for your VCT games. I'll make a
Hoping that
little
Loud have
polar bear
kept this as
plushie.
the weak side of the map because it's
It'll be
where
called the
Darko
Polar's
is
Bear.
playing.
If I win this game, everyone gets $1. I like
Players
this.
Now walking up steadily.
Does Dickerzine get any information to continue walking elbow?
Elbow. Here's it with a flash. That's
It's a bad
surely going to be
flash.
calling for rotations.
Like
potentially.
excellent
Now, but now you
scape?
see
Oh my
it. Tons
gosh.
of util
I'll make one
back
for
in
you
from the
personally,
flash out
Kai.
Up and towards the over, Darker. Got his aim well trained up towards that ceiling angle,
Darker
but he's going to be
infiltrator.
traded
Only
momentarily
one in
now.
that corner?
Hunter's Fury up towards Nest.
Okay, so they get
sending
the B site.
Beams of light just scattering over
Light
towards
comes
the side,
down.
hoping for that connection. Players barely missing each other. We're going to
Think
see
I care
Ults
about this
now,
ult.
reckoning
I don't
against
care about
his
this
forward
ult.
Redux.
Bang!
Even though he's a counter,
Bang!
still finding the damage because that
Oh, I thought he was
peel
about to get the third.
util. Saturate was perfect. Joe
Davi, 1v3.
leveled
Do you
all
have it in
down as
you?
that flood attempt was made, and just like that, it should be Sentinels up to 12.
Davi's got no chance in this one. 1v3 where Jonah P still has Hunter's Fury at the back. Best case scenario, he just forces it out.
He's saving. Okay.
And he's got no money. He's got 200 credits in the bank. He's got to save the Vandal. It's another scenario where
Guys.
SEN have been able to play off each other beautifully. The saturate from Joen could not have been better.
Okay,
Landed onto both
so
players.
next round, Sentinels have
Exact time that Redux took contact.
Sova ult,
Davi might not even be lucky
Viper
to keep
ult,
this rifle into the next tier.
and Phoenix ult.
Piece by piece, it gets harder and harder.
The net is tight.
And going into next round,
loves
Davi
survive
gets
with
to
the gun,
keep his gun, and then they have
surviving.
Astra
But
ult
it's a
and Cypher
consolation
ult.
prize, isn't it?
It might be Jeej.
Take a look at this one over again. Oh,
It's perfect.
it
Saturate,
absolutely
it really
is.
It might be Jeej.
Right as the pressure is being applied, and Redux just needs that bailout.
And we were asking, what is the value of the Waylay on your attack side? Well, it seems like it's great for disrupting the retake. That one was immaculate. Dickerzine finally has enough money for the op.
Tested potentially here. It's Sentinel squaring up. 5 players leaning over towards it. The drone's going to be taken out momentarily. Flash, though, just disrespected. Long range of the util sailing overhead. Now with that orb to see if they can dig a little bit deeper.
Good lineup.
It's got a little bit too wrong there with a lineup. Yeah, not too sure what was going on. Still Redux taken out, but Sentinels filling it all up now. There's blood spilling out into the pyramids.
All right, bro.
Claim to the
4v2.
side.
Erde with the Guardian and ults.
Potentially the
Darker
round,
with
potentially the match
a
with
Vandal in his
the
ult.
pit. An extra element.
Viper ult comes up.
As that blight pours out, what chances the Loud
Oh, you
even
did the ult
have?
wrong, bro.
What
It's
a pit
okay.
as well. It covers the spike and gives him a safe pocket to play in.
Yo.
John dancing around this cove.
Good.
Tiniest of angles gives him the advantage in a fight like that.
Good
Crouched
cove,
up, the neural theft at least pointing it
Oh
out. but it's
my
all
gosh,
for nothing.
Sentinels are tough
It
right
is
now.
absolutely immaculate from Sentinels. 13-7. You cannot be angry
Sentinels
at
are
all
tough
with their
right
performance there. It is an
Jeez,
amazing
brother.
showcase of John QT back in the lineup.
Your first opportunity in stage 2 to see this full team, and they look amazing. They
Yeah.
really do. You know that Loud are not pushovers. You just saw them last week do a great job of handling crew, and now SEN just wipe them away. They were better in almost every metric of what we watched today.
And it might leave us with even more questions about what the strength of the group even is. How high can Sentinels go as a team?
Yeah, what is this ceiling? I'm so excited now to see SEN take shots at other teams that we otherwise would have thought were perhaps a bit too
Yo,
high.
SEN versus 100 Thieves next week?
100 Thieves and G2.
I'm gonna be going through it.
really,
I'm gonna be going
think,
through it.
have this group locked up, and suddenly a challenger emerges.
I'm gonna be going through it. There's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of scary rounds. Listen, there's gonna be a lot of scary
To
rounds.
skip through the play-ins, past it, get an opportunity to
100 Thieves versus Sentinels next week. It's gonna be a lot of scary rounds. It's gonna be 3 maps. 100 Thieves gonna win, but it's gonna be scary.
if we did end up seeing that match being made, but they are playing.
I'm back now. How was SEN versus Loud game?
Look at the scene, they can take it all the way. Sentinels.
I don't know how to tell you this, but
It was great. Good ideas,
It's-
good protocols, clearly great
It was clean. It was clean. I'll be honest.
John's individual stuff and his calling.
I forgot to say, but I got Jerwin for this game.
He did miss that lineup in the final round, though.
Got the round done, though, didn't it?
Jerwin!
The lineup didn't really play a part. Let's send it down for the Verizon post-match interview. I can see Riv, he is standing by.
I am here hanging out on the winner's side. I can feel the glow coming down. There's just so much wind today coming from Sentinel. But
This is Big Thieves. You right, Kerosene.
You've been here for a while. Now you're settled in. Is there anything you've picked up for sure in calling or settled in other ways?
Yeah, I would say so. I think learned a lot from Ewok, different style of coaching from Josh and from me in the IGL. And there's a lot of things that I brought, and there's a lot of things that we've learned together that I've implemented. So overall, it's been super easy.
What's one of those things?
One of those things. Let me think. I'm fresh off a win. It's hard. Honestly, just being kind of like Pacific play style, with more fast strats, and I think that's one thing my previous team kind of struggled in the past is dealing with hectic stuff. So cool. It's not perfect, but we're getting better at it.
Well, that's nice. Thank you. Best. Good luck. All right, Cortezia, you're kind of frying out there today, my man.
You like it?
He's always frying, bro. Let's get real.
I was feeling pretty good. What has it been like coming in this season? Being kind of feels like at the top of your game. Is there more room?
I think there's a lot of more room. I feel like the pathing we're going as a team and everyone individual, it's pretty good. I think we're shot in the right pathing.
All right, how are you feeling overall?
I'm feeling great. My boy John QT is back. My beautiful IGL. I miss him so much. We have such a good vibes, me and him. So today, everyone just flowed. Everything just flowed for us. So it was good.
Perfect. Good luck moving forward. Appreciate it. Jarwin, I'm gonna touch on you real quick, man. Ace in your first game, and that was without John Cutie. What was it like having him back here and shot calling back in? Even more comfortable?
It definitely felt a lot easier with him. Leading us how we did all year before, and everything just felt so much smoother.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Best of luck moving forward. We now have Redux and John QT hanging out over at the Smoothie Bar. So let's check it out.
Sensational. Okay. Entree. Okay, listen. My question for... Wait, you have Jerwin, right? Jerwin. Okay. So listen. His last team, he played under Stellar, okay? Right now, he's playing under John QT, all right? He's playing under John QT. John QT and Stellar both had kind of their breakout years as IGLs in 2022. Stellar obviously had a better performance, making champions and stuff, right? But basically playing under two very experienced IGLs back to back, what's kind of the differences between what he's learned from them? You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. I'm off. I gotta do some TikTok making, some clothes washing, and some food making. Yeah, some clothes washing, some food making, and what's it called? And some clothes folding. Oh, and some TikTok making. Bro, am I chud? It's over for me, I'm not gonna lie. Don't forget Thieves and 5, of course, bro. As Jerwin has... Good question. Alright. I'm off. Bye-bye.